Loony getting all upset. Hi. Hi, cutie. Lucky didn't come back, so we don't know where he is. Doing cat things. He's out doing cat things, huh? Oh. Are you jealous? Are you jealous? Oh. Get down. Mom was coming back. We were looking for your baby, Lucky. We were looking for your baby, Lucky. Boop. What have you been up to? Past couple months we've been trying to get together, but I know you have to wait for this little one to have his shots. Oh, he does have little pretty eyes. Loony, get off of me. Can you see his pretty eyes? Can I see your pretty green eyes? I think he's going to end up with eyes like Loony. Loony, did you steal the Christmas mouse? Can I see your pretty eyes? Yes, you have like green eyes right now. Yeah, that's exactly how Loony's eyes went. They went like hazel green. Does he have the heterochromia too? Let me see. I don't think so. Can I see your pretty eyes? Oh, almost a little bit. I can't tell. No, it doesn't hold his head still. Hi. No, not quite.
Hold him still.
No, I think that's just the line of like the outline of his eye. Loony's got heterochromia where her, she's got like a brown circle around the outside of her eye. And then the inside is where that little amber yellowy part it is. But if you look at it from far away, it just looks brown. But if you look up close, it looks yellowy and in the light. Are you going to eat the Christmas mouse? Are you going to eat the Christmas mouse? Yeah, you like to kill him. He sings. He sings, it's Christmas. Loony, don't break him though. I know you love Christmas mouse. That's why he's up there hiding from you. Luna, let go of him. Thank you. Oh, let go. No, Mommy's taking him. Mommy's taking him, so don't growl at Mommy. Leave it. Leave it. You're going to ruin him. Then he's not going to sing anymore. I guess I'm getting a new Christmas mouse next year. Because you're going to break it. Huh? You're going to break your Christmas mouse. He's so cute. Look at you guys. You're such a cute puppy. You're such a cute little pupper. Yeah. So you just started puppy classes. When do you plan to start public access stuff? Loony started at like 6 months or so.
I'm gonna start
But like
that
very,
as
very
soon as
small trips, you know.
I'm gonna start that as soon as I feel like you won't accidentally go to the bathroom in the store.
Yeah. Yeah, Loony was by like 6 months. She was like potty reliable. Hey, you took his head off. What did you do? You took his head off. Yeah, we're gonna take him because you're totally ruining him. He can't dance without a head. He can't dance without a head, Loon. You have other toys, don't you? Where's your balls? Let me go grab some toys. There's some toys upstairs. I don't know if there's any more down here, or did we bring them all up? Oh, there's some toys for the puppers? Get some toys for the puppers? Let's go get a ball for the baby. Let's go get a ball for the baby. Oh, there's one. There's one little ball. This isn't like a fun one. I'll bring some toys. Ready? Yeah. Hey. Hey. No, don't be jealous. No. 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 You share your toys. Be nice. Apologize. Thank you. Thank you. Apologize. Yes? This toy's out. She's being protective over that one for some reason. Maybe because it has a treatment. Well, go get your regular ball. She has no problem sharing her balls usually. Don't be a brat. Don't be a brat. Stay here, Phoenix. I'm going to go get you guys some balls. Let's go get you guys some toys, okay? Go get you guys some toys. 1 sec. Hello. Yes, we're home at last. It's going to be a quiet stream for a little bit. Just chatting with my friend and talking to the doggies. My friend's pretty quiet, though. But they were here when I got here. I invited them over so that Loony could have a play date right when she got home. So let's grab some toys. Piggy, Daddy, we're just waiting on Lucky to come home. I'll grab some toys for the puppy and stuff to play with. A duck. Grab some toys. Grab some toys for down there. There we go. The ball. I don't know where the ball is. Oh, here's the ball. Here's the big ball. These are usually downstairs anyway, this toy. Yeah, we're just waiting for Lucky. But hi, Jamie. Hi, Heather. And this is the new puppy. It's my friend Skylar's puppy. It's going to be his service dog. It's training right now, but the lab is his service dog right now. And the new puppy is going to be in training to become his next service dog that takes over. It's a Native American Indian dog. Very pretty. All right, we come bearing toys. We come bearing toys. Lots of them. We come bearing toys. What's this? Oh, toys for everybody. There you go. Hi, Serena. Serena, would you like a duck? Loony says, I'll take that duck. Take a duck. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Good girl. Oh, stickies. Go get it, Loon. Nice. Don't be a brat to the puppy.
And he's a brat.
Well, they're brats together. I told you she'd put him in line at least. But she can't do it so harshly.
Serena's gotten him a few times.
She mostly air snaps, but...
Serena doesn't.
She doesn't.
Not when she's pissed off.
Well, yeah, she's having to deal with him 24/7. Might
Yeah,
take Loony a little longer to get to that point.
Yeah,
If she had him jumping on him.
He's gotten her pretty good a few times.
If she had a little pup jumping on her 24/7, she might get to the point where she snaps. But she's mostly she mostly just postures. It's all posture.
Feel bad.
Yeah.
Serena has a few scabs.
Oh. The pup. Huh? Yeah. Ooh. Hi. Wacko. You teaching that puppy? Huh? You say, I'm in charge here. Oh, you checking on Serena? How sweet she'll be with Serena, though. She says, Serena's my real friend. I don't know who you think you are coming into this situation. Huh?
Yeah, it's like he just goes.
Well, this will wear him out because Loony's full of energy too from being cooped in the car. We did have a great time this morning. We woke up in my little shed, and then there was a beautiful creek behind the shed, so we took her for a romp in the creek so that we could both wake up a little bit before getting in the car. So I could wake up a bit and she could get her energy out and settle down. Yeah. 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 And yeah, it's Loony's first time meeting the puppy. Loony's first time meeting the little puppy. My first time meeting the little puppy too. He's so cute. He's so cute. I did not expect you to be this cute. He does remind me of Loony when she was little. Loony was more fluffy like that too. Not quite as fluffy. He's definitely more fluffy. But Loony had a lot more fluff when she was a baby. It all kind of
more fluffy because of the Great Pyrenees in there.
Yeah, what are his breed mixes?
Like Great Pyrenees, husky, the Native American Indian dog, German Shepherd, Belgian Malinois, and a Border Collie.
Yeah. Well, Native American Indian dog is like a mix, but there's like a Native American Indian dog that's like already fully formed in there, kind of.
It's like what I've learned about the Native American Indian dog.
Right, it's a nickname of the mix, and then
yeah, it
could be
mix.
like F2, or is like if you breed a Native American Indian dog to another Native American Indian
But like
dog.
the original Native American Indian dogs were kind of like, they weren't like on like, this is a while ago.
Yeah, it was
like
like
the
in the
original ones.
1800s or whatever.
Yeah,
they were little
so-
village dogs.
So
They didn't really have like
So they would
a
go
lot of breed
and
names like
they
for
would-
them.
out
right?
of what I learned, they weren't like fixed. And they
Yeah,
would just go.
yeah, they weren't purposefully bred at all. They were
I know.
just village dogs that would pop out some
And I
pups.
think that's why there's such a wide range of
Right.
what the original Native American Indian dog looks like.
Oh yeah, they didn't look like anything specific. Some would have floppy ears, some would have, like there'd be collies mixed in. It was just whoever passed through the village, their
Yeah,
dogs would. But it's pretty cool. And the, like, because they're like essentially a mutt, usually they're healthier, actually.
Yeah.
Designer mutt, trying to bring back the village dogs. So that's cool. So Great Pyrenees, Malinois, Husky,
Yeah, 'cause
Shepherd.
the original line is like,
Did you say there's Malamute in there too? Malamute, yeah. It's like all the big dogs.
yeah.
All the big sledding and herding dogs.
You're fine now.
Yeah, let me make sure that's not anything that they shouldn't be eating. Hi, can I make you? Ah, Loony. Oh, I forgot he's got little sharp puppy teeth.
Oh my god.
Forgot there's like little razors in there. Oh yeah, that's not something you want. That's just a piece of the fence.
Oh yeah, he like really got me this morning. I was trying.
I forgot you had little razors in there. Yes, I forgot. I forgot you got little razors.
Oh my god.
Little razor teeth. Forgot how sharp those little pupper teeth are. Would you like a ball? Yeah? Go. Here you go. Ready? I didn't want to throw it until you dropped the leash because I don't want him to tug. Oh, he's on a harness at least, so it wouldn't yank his neck. Ready?
Well, the leash is still hooked after it's all.
Oh, the leash is on his neck. Okay. Good thing I didn't do that then. Yeah, you just fall and grabbing stuff to rip up. You're just like Loony. You're just like Loony. Loony likes to rip up boxes and
Oh yeah.
bags and all sorts of stuff too.
At our house, it's boxes and
are
allowed at my house. So it's kind of...
I mean, sometimes I let Loony chew boxes. There's just other stuff in there. If he wants to chew up the box, I don't really care. You want to rip up a box? Yeah, you can rip up a box. It's just plastic that you don't want to have. But you can have fun ripping up a box. Loony likes to rip up boxes too. Here, that'll be good for your teething. There you go. Have fun.
Whenever Serena gets really mad with it,
Yeah, Loony likes to rip up boxes, and then she likes to shred the grocery bags. She goes, shreds them all up. Breaking down the box to recycle. Happy recycling day. Happy recycling day. This is a good for chewing. It's got like the water bottle thing in it. Good for chewing. Yeah. You don't smell like anything because he's a baby. She says, what is that?
Well, he's been not contagious sick, but he was been sick for
Loony's got all her shots, so.
What?
Loony's got all her shots.
Well, it's not that. He ate something stupid.
Oh, like food poisoning type. I see. Well, that's
Yes.
not contagious, yeah.
An entire stick of butter.
Oh, greased his insides.
Yeah, that didn't go well.
Yeah, the cat was trying to lick up. I spilled mineral oil on the floor, and the cat was trying to lick it up. I'm like, ugh. It's I've heard it's like not poisonous necessarily, but it'll do the same thing. It like makes you shit a bunch because it greases your insides up, basically. Makes everything come out.
Yeah, so we were like, okay, we're not training in public for.
Yeah, he's gonna be pooping like crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, just don't eat the
Yeah,
box.
don't eat it. Don't eat it. You can rip it. It's just a cat food box. It probably smells like cat food a little bit too. He says, where's the cat food? Where's the cat food? I just taste cardboard.
Is very happy with her toy.
Oh, Serena found the big giant raccoon. That was when I graduated massage school, I got that for Aura. It was in 2017. That was Aura's toy. Because of course when I graduate school, the dog gets a gift.
Well, yeah, when I graduated high school, what I got was one of my mom's clients, who I would go over there and just help.
Hi, Serena.
Offered to buy me a graduation present.
And you were like, get some for the dogs.
Yeah, and I had something in mind because it was way out of my budget. And I was like, what?
Can you get this for Serena?
Yeah, and it's the Elite Canine Cooling Vest.
What is it?
Elite Canine Cooling Vest.
Oh, cooling vest. Yeah, those are good.
The military style.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, yeah.
Loony needs something like that for the summer, but she just comes in and she like sprawls on the cold floor next to the air conditioning.
Well, we would put it on if we went to the ocean, or like if we were just gonna
Yeah,
do a lot
like
of
going out
errands
to-
and it's like 90.
Yeah. We used them. I borrowed my friend's one when we went to Canopy Lake Park in like the middle of the summer. Because it was a lot of walking around all day and it was like almost 100
I am not
degrees.
buying one until he's full grown though.
Oh yeah, you can't buy anything for them until they're done growing.
Although
If
I
you need
needed-
like I don't know if you have like small/medium size service dog vests, because I have a couple ones that she's outgrown that are in still very good shape. If you need something to borrow for him, or you could probably even have it, because I have a couple extras that don't fit Loony anymore.
Just what I
at
like
all.
about those is that they work really well for seatbelts.
Mm.
So,
Let me know. I have one upstairs I can show you, and if you want it, you can have it. It's got like the service dog patch thing. Although this has Velcro, you can stick patches on it.
yeah, it's like that.
Is that Serena's old one? One
Uh,
Tiger? Or did you just buy him a new one?
I just Serena's old ones are all like.
Ratty. Yeah. Yeah, I have one that's like practically brand new. That's why I was offering it to you. Because got it for Aura, and then she passed away, and she's too small. She was a lot smaller than her, like down here and
But I might
tiny.
try it.
Yeah, I'll grab
It's
it
like
upstairs.
Serena, like part of the reason I got that style vest for Serena is because her figure height, like she's like narrow. Her shoulders are narrow, but she's got such a deep chest.
Yeah, that's
that
how
those-
these guys are. They got
But
deep chests.
so the service dog, the regular red, like standard vest, like just wouldn't fit.
Yeah, that's like what I have upstairs. It's like one of the regular, like Amazon type vests, but
Yeah, but I don't know if he's gonna have that.
that issue, yeah, because he's got the mix, so.
It's like it's really hard to
He
tell.
doesn't
like,
look,
what-
yeah, when they're puppies, because they're so fluffed. You know, it's like, you gotta like look at their, he doesn't seem as deep chested as, I mean, Loony, you could tell even as a puppy, she had that deep, like, look at this.
Like the triangle.
Yeah, like this, she's got like this deep tuck
Yeah.
that like, it goes out
Yeah,
down
Serena
here.
definitely.
Yeah, Serena has the same thing. It's like they have like a drastic. My German Shepherd's was even more. He had like a barrel chest. It would like go out, went out and then tucked in. He had like a mane. It looked like a lion's mane. It would go like whoosh from the front.
Have you found another?
Yeah, the
I'm
Great
sorry, it's
Pyrenees
he's
are
been
like
so annoying.
the Great Pyrenees are like broad, but they don't have like as drastic hourglass figure.
Yeah, with like 6 different breeds. I'm like, I have no
Yeah, you have no
idea.
idea what the shape is going to be.
I mean, I've looked at like past litters that are like,
Yeah.
like full grown.
Yeah, the
but-
ones I have definitely won't fit him when he's grown, but it'll
Yeah.
fit him in the meantime right
But
now.
I've looked at them like, I've looked at the ones that are full grown, and I'm like, oh my goodness, like they all look. Some of them look so
Yeah, they
different.
all look different. It's cool though. They're like little variety pack. What? Husky variety pack. Don't eat it, baby.
You
Though.
talking to him?
Don't eat it. Don't swallow it, okay? Loony.
Are you telling him not to eat it?
Can you spit it out? He's like actually eating it though. You gotta get out of there.
No! You really got me this morning.
Ah, no, no, baby. Open his mouth, grab it out. I think he swallowed it.
I think he did. He usually swallows
It's
it
just
when I
paper.
try to.
Who of us hasn't eaten paper as a kid? I know when I was a kid, I used to literally, I don't know why I liked the taste of paper. I would literally like rip up notebook paper when I was a kid and swallow it, and, like chew it up. I don't know if I just liked to chew it.
Maybe a sensory thing.
Yeah, I think I just liked to chew it, and then when it got to the point where it was small, I just like, what do I do with this? And I swallowed it. Yeah, Loony gonna show you how it's done. Loony gonna show you how it's done.
Look, you don't even have to eat it.
Yeah, you just rip it up and throw the pieces on the floor.
Just like Serena does. You rip it.
Yeah, you just rip it. Just rip it and throw it. Rip it and throw it. Yeah. Oh. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, try that one. That one's fun. That one's crinkly. This one's crinkly. It's a good teething. Yeah. Here, you want to try this one? This one's nice and crinkly. She says, no, I like that cardboard. We can pick up the cardboard if you don't want him chewing it up anymore. It seems like he wants to eat it now. We'll pick up the cardboard so we don't eat it. When they start eating it, it's like, okay, you're done. No more. No more. No more of that. No more cardboard privileges. No more cardboard privileges because you decided to eat it instead of play with it. Yeah. Oh, poor little Serena. We like you too, Serena. Yeah. Oh, look at that little tail. Little tail. You like this? Yeah, you got little toys. You're just playing with the stuffies over here. You're just playing with the stuffies. Loony, you don't want the stuffies. Here, let Serena have the stuffies. Here you go.
Serena loves that.
She's gonna run away with it. She says, that's mine. That's mine. My stuffy. My stuffy.
Good girl, baby.
Yeah, we just took the box away. Miss Serena. Miss Serena. Ready? Go get it. It's one of her favorites, is her piggy.
Yeah, something else or she won't be happy if you try to take it.
Oh. Say hello. Yeah? Yeah? Hi. You gonna share your piggy? Yeah, you could share your piggy. That's gonna be the ultimate test when she shares her favorites. Then we know they love each other. Yeah, she'll share it with Serena because Serena and her are besties. She says, I don't know about you yet. You can't take the good high value toys yet. You're not gonna get the high value toys. Only Serena can have the high value toys. Yeah, Serena's a sweetheart. Miss Serena. So aside from a few little spats, they've been mostly getting along.
Yeah, it's getting there.
Serena's adapting.
At the beginning, it required a lot
Separation
of
and corrections.
from her.
Yeah, that's pretty normal, I think. She's older, so she doesn't have as much patience.
Yeah, when I first got him, I was like, I was a little worried about the age difference.
Yeah, like with Loony, if I got another dog, or like if it was her and her, I would like, I usually, and even like when I had the cats, I like usually like mostly let them work it out themselves, and then I step in when it's getting too much. But I try to let them work it out themselves as long as nobody's causing damage. Because they need to learn to respect each other, not me. Well, I mean, they need to respect me too, but when it comes to their own interactions with each other, they need to learn to respect each other. So this way. Yeah, people have asked why I don't correct. People have asked why I don't correct like my dog with my cat as much, and I'm like, oh, I'm not going to correct it unless they're like really. The cat looks like he's in danger, basically. Otherwise, they need to figure it out on their own, because I can't always be watching them. Or at least that's the plan is for me not to always have to be watching them. So.
I know when we got Serena when she was a
But
puppy,
yeah,
we didn't, because our cat was so feral. I'm like, if someone's gonna get hurt, it's the dog.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it was with my old cat. The cats now are pretty chill. Lucky was brave and daring. I wasn't too worried about him.
What you doing, little dude? Get your nose where I can see it, please.
Real cute. Sweetie pie. I love his little white tail tip.
No, it looks like it went in like a paint bucket.
Yeah, a little dip. A little dip. Did you get dipped? Did you get dipped? Serena, do you have to potty? She might have to go.
It is past her bedtime.
She says, Daddy, what are you going to do? She says, I'm sleepy, but this puppy has so much energy. She got big paws, too. Oh, my goodness. Look at them pawsies. Look at them pawsies. So big. Such big pawsers. Oh, you want a kiss for me? That's so sweet. And you do. You have green eyes like Loony did. So sweet kisses. Oh, Loony, don't be jealous. Yes, I love you too. I love you too.
You're probably gonna be like 90 now.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past him. 80, maybe 90. I don't know. I don't know how big the other ones are, so.
Well,
How old is he right now?
over 4 months.
A little over 4. Between 4 and 5.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. He looks around Loony's size when she was that old, but Loony wasn't as fluffed. Loony's like almost 60.
They said he was like twice as big as all
But
the
he's
other.
broad, yeah. He's broad and thick. He's got like a beefy little bum. Little beefy bum. Like he's like, look, already almost the size
I think he's
of...
got like, I think like width-wise, maybe he's got like some great gurneys.
Yeah, like he's already almost the size of Loony, but he just is a baby face.
Yeah.
He's such
He's
a
like
baby
the same
face.
size as Serena almost.
Yeah, you gotta stretch out. Stretch out those baby markings and baby face. Get rid of that puppy fat. Oh, Loony, are you being submissive to the puppy now? Oh, good girl. Yes, good girl. You say you can sniff me now. Oh. You say I'm sorry for being so harsh on you, puppy, but I'm trying to teach you.
Somebody's. Serena's not.
Loony, did she step on you? Did she step on you? She said, don't step on me. Rah, 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 rah. She's just very vocal. It sounds like she's mad sometimes, but she's just playing. She's yelling, playing.
And Serena's not vocal like at all, so he's not used to.
Dogs yelling. But they're also just like small corrections while playing, like, hey, what are you doing? That's my toy. That's my toy.
And he goes for the ankle.
This is probably the herder. There she goes, see. Run.
Border collie.
Oh, you got border collie in there too? Everything. You got everything in there. Wee, wee, wee. Run, run, run. We get some zoomies. Get some zoomies. That'll be good before bed. Bedtime zoomies. Bedtime zoomies.
I think Serena's trying to fix the issue.
Serena's referee. They're just playing, Serena. Loony's going around. There you go. She said, hey, don't pick on my little brother. Oh, Loony's got real zoomies. He's really zooming. Whoop! I'm trying to jump over him. She's trying to leapfrog over him, but getting tangled on his leash. See, she keeps trying to leap over him. She likes to do that to other dogs. She'll like run and jump over them. Whoop! Get the water?
Yeah, I think he definitely does. Like, has like certain behaviors. Like, I think he does like the ankle nipping, like the border collie. And he,
German Shepherd too do that as well. All the little herding dogs.
Yeah, and then
oh, they need more water.
He climbs like the Belgian Malamute.
Yeah, they need more water. Yeah, you've got everything. You just got all the little breeds.
Good boy, you sit down.
There you go.
Good boy.
There you go, guys. Share, Loony. Share. 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 Nice. Nice. Hey, I'm going to take her away for a second. You let him have it for a sec, because she was being mean. No. 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 Thank you. Good girl. Wait. You can give very small corrections, but not an air snap like that. Okay? Warnings are one thing. There you go. Yeah, see, apologies. That's nice. Little nose sniff apology. See, you got to share. He's a baby. He needs his water. He's a growing boy.
We've been trying to work on his sharing.
Yeah, they both need, Loony. Nice. They both need sharing manners. They both need some manners.
Like, he's constantly shoving Serena.
There you go. Good girl. You wait. Wait. Wait till he's done.
Are you waiting?
Are you done, Phoenix? No, don't dump the bowl. Don't dump the bowl.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Okay.
He's a small dumper.
There you go, Loony. Good
Just
girl.
like Serena at that age. He likes
Good
to
pup.
dump the ball.
Yeah, Loony used to do it too. We got her a non-tip bowl before, but she's grown out of it now.
Are you in line to do Serena's like, I'll just wait.
In line for the watering hole. All in line for the watering hole.
Yeah, like how Luna's like, oh yeah, Serena can.
It was kind of funny. So yeah, I stopped and got some gummies because I've been using them very occasionally for chronic pain. Oh, but yeah, it was just funny because I was driving by and I couldn't, my GPS wasn't working. And I was trying to look it up. I like stopped, I pulled over and I was like trying to look up, is this legal in Vermont? Because it's like weird to just see like a big sign like promoting it. But the data wouldn't work. So I like literally got out and went into the store and I'm like, is it legal to just buy it here? And they're like, yeah, it's fine. I'm like, okay, can I get some gummies? As you can tell, I don't buy weed ever. I think that was my first time actually purchasing it from a store or purchasing it by myself at all. Usually just, if I need a gummy, I'll just like ask my brothers because they do that a lot more than I do. Hi. But it was funny. I was like the clueless customer walking into the store. Hi, you have the prettiest little eyes. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Actually, he does look like he has a little bit of a heterochromia too, because he's got the circle around the eye, just a little bit, very lightly. It might go away as they get older, though. Sometimes they change. Hi. Because, yeah, it is darker around the edges. Hi. Hi. You can tell more when their eyes are blue. Was there a dark circle around his eye when it was blue? Did it look blue and then like dark around the edge?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Oh, you don't remember? That's how Loony's was. It was like very easy to tell that she had heterochromia when she was young because it was like bright blue and then a brown circle around the edge. You guys tired? Serena's like, I'm ready to go home. She says, I'm just waiting patiently here. I'm just waiting patiently here. Yeah. Oh. Well, you guys can feel free to come by anytime. And we should start doing some training and stuff.
Yeah,
Happy to do training with you whenever you're. Yeah, I'm happy to walk around with you for training purposes whenever.
Yeah, he's still like freaking out when he sees like other dogs. And
Yeah, you gotta go to like pet friendly places outside, and it's gonna come into fall, but it's like semi, not too crowded, but like sparse crowds in pet friendly places. So you can encounter a few people to walk by, but not like get overwhelmed. And then usually like short trips, very short trips that you can just like, if he gets too overwhelmed, you say, okay, it's over, we're gonna go home. Because you don't want to put them in the position where they're doing bad. We always wanted to end it on a trip where like, end it on a good note, basically. You know how it is with dog training.
Yeah.
Not let them, you don't want them to feel like it's something bad, and then they think training is a bad thing because they get too many corrections. You want more treats and goodness than corrections. Huh, Loon? Huh.
Something I've been trying to like learn is how to just literally handle both leashes at
Oh,
the
God.
same time.
Yeah. When I used to, well, Everest, the dog that I used to dog sit a lot was a husky, and I used to dog sit him a lot. And it was like two huskies. It's like one's pulling this way, one's pulling this way. It's like, oh my God. And they tangle the leashes up, and I don't know if it makes sense to get sometimes the double leashes that like it splits off and has two. They can be helpful, but the second dog has to learn not to pull as much, or they end up pulling the other dog, and then the other dog
Yeah,
gets
that's why
pissed off.
that's why I haven't done it yet. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm like, he's just gonna
Yeah, it'll
piss
just
him
piss
off.
Serena off. But if you can work on his leash skills and get him to a point where he's not pulling too much.
His leash skills are surprisingly good.
Well, that's good.
For his age.
Yeah.
His loose leash walking is like
Awesome.
really good.
Well, I mean, he's still a pup, though. Sometimes they hit phases where they want to challenge. They start.
Like right now, it's really good. I'm assuming
Yeah,
once he
I think
hits
between like 6 to 8 months, they'll hit
Yeah.
that little teenager challenging stage. When they're
like,
babies, they always want to follow their mommy and daddy around. They go, follow you, I just want to be right next to you. And then they hit a certain age and they want to explore and challenge and see what they can get away with. So yeah, it's hard.
to think, but like Serena was a complete brat.
Yeah, Looney's leash skills were never too bad. I think Looney's been better than Aura was from the start, but she also is a lot stronger. So when she does decide to pull, it's rough. Like she overall stays with me more and has a better heel, and she like listens to like pointing. If I say, "Oh, with me," and I'll point, like we were in the woods today, and she was like getting up over branches and stuff. Her leash will get like tangled around stuff, and I can like point and direct her back, like, "Nope, you're about to get tangled. Come over here, like go around." Do like a little.
Yeah,
whoop.
I do that. I trained that with Serena.
Yeah, so she'll untangle her own leash, which is very helpful. I mean, not if it really gets stuck and wrapped around things, because when you're in the woods, sometimes the long leashes get really wrapped around something.
Yeah,
but,
and then but there's like nothing.
yeah, but if it's like a basic thing that she can like go around the obstacles and undo it herself, she's pretty good at that. So.
Well, yeah. Well, I know it took me a while, but I eventually trained not for like the woods, but like
Yeah.
poles or signs or just like anything like where they could just like go on the other side. I did train
Yeah,
Serena
she'll
to
like respond to pointing, which is good.
that she's not supposed to go on the others.
Yeah, she's like, "Nope, over there."
Yeah, I just call it same side, and she's like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah, I just use hand signals. I don't have a word for it. She just is pretty good with the body language signals.
Yeah, Serena, I use body language, hand signals, and verbal cues for her, so she kind of responds to all of them.
Here, let's run up and I grab that. You can see if it fits him the second harness, the service dog harness for him. There's nothing else down there. Oh, is that yours? You want to grab that? Yeah. I'll take it. There's a diaper genie thing right outside the door. Come on, Pupper. Kaboob. Hi. Hi. The garage is closed. You can let them loose in the garage if you want over here. Just close the door behind you and then they'll be fine. Go grab the leash. Let's see, the harness should be over here. Yeah, I had like a brand new one. Where's the service dog taggies that go on it? Hi, kitty. Let me grab the service doggy tags. You might have tags already, though. Hold on. Some service dog tags. Is this not knocking on? Hold on. Hold on, I gotta get that tag off of there. 1 sec. Get the tag here off of there. Does that one not come off? There we go. Access required. Let's see if I have extra tags. Do you have extra Velcro service dog tags, or I'll grab you a couple? Like the Velcro taggy things to put on the vest. Should have a couple extra ones somewheres. I don't know where I put them. Oh, here they are. They're all in a big mat here. Here we go, I found them. We found them. Service doggy. There we go. It's a vest for him. Vest for the puppy. Let's see if this fits him. Let's see if this fits the pupper. Pupper. Let's see if this fits. Here, hold on. Shut the door so the cat doesn't come out here. Because he will be like, why are there puppies? Kitty, stay away. Get down. Auntie Anna's do it for you. There you go. You can fix this while I sneak this off here. The one down here in the front, they just slip over the head.
It slips over the head, but sometimes he's a bit of a brat.
Oh, really? Yeah, we go the other way. Here you go. Here we go. See how this one? See how this one? It looks like brand new, literally. It's like literally brand new. So. I was like, someone's got to use this. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that should fit. It's got a little room to grow. There we go. Look at you. You got that little little puppy. Oh, this tightens in the front too. So.
It's so big.
Yes. 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 You can take it there. Good. And then I got that. There's just one strap. Yeah, this needs to be tightened with it. Because you're so little. You're so little. Actually, a little bit big right now, but I'm growing into a little bit.
You want it
He's
around?
growing. He's growing fast, so. Are you growing? Are you growing? Yeah? No, it's cute. The tight, like I said, the front tightens too, but.
It's so wiggly.
You're a wiggly boy. You're a wiggly boy. I know how to tighten this part. This way, I think. Oh. I'm not gonna mess with it now, but he be growing.
You be growing.
There you go, here's this one.
Oh, thank you.
It's here, wait. Slip the leash under, because it's like that. There you go. All right, bye, Serena. It was really nice to meet you, cute puppy Phoenix.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I like this one because it's like rainbowy, but like also masculine. It's like masculine rainbow. Because it's not like rainbow colors, but there you go.
Do you have like a trash outside?
Oh yeah, the diaper genie's right out the front here. Come here, you go inside so you don't run out. You go in.
No, you're not going.
Just you.
You're not playing.
And then I'll stay out and look for the kitty. Come on. Alrighty. Hopefully your mommy's okay out there. Come on, puppers.
Wrong side of the door.
Whoop, whoop. Come on, Phoenix. This way, Phoenix.
All that one.
Serena might have to go to the bathroom. She was, I don't know why this hasn't been smushing in. There, so I was going to get that in there.
Thank goodness you guys are going to leave.
Okay. That needs to be emptied so it's getting full. Bye, puppers. Yeah, Serena was acting like she might have to go, so.
Oh, little dude.
You okay? Here, I can hold him for a second, bring him to the car. Here, I got him. I'll walk him to the car.
You go, please.
Because Serena has to walk around for a second and potty.
You gotta find a good spot. I know.
Gotta find a good spot.
Oh, okay, that's what you're doing.
Do another one. Hi. Do you have to go too? Potty? To pee or anything? You guys did drink a lot of water. On a light flashlight. There you go.
Please don't pee in the car.
you have to potty at all, Phoenix? Yeah, just set it on top. The diaper genie bag's got to get changed. I smushed down what I could, but you don't want to smush it when it's fresh. The other stuff was sitting there, so it was dried up. Come on. Get you in there. Back seat.
Yep. All right, guys.
Get on in there, pup.
And the back.
Yep, pup.
You know how to do
Good
it.
boy. Serena. Come on, baby. You can go home.
You want to go bed, don't ya?
She says, I want to stay with Loony. I want to stay with Loony and Anna.
Oh my goodness.
Stay there, pupper.
Yeah, I'll get it. All right.
Yeah, give me a call anytime. You want to do training or whatever.
All right.
Do training, let the pup run it out. We got, yep.
What's your schedule like this week?
I just have to touch base with my younger brother because it's his
Okay.
office.
Sure.
So just give me a day and I'll let him know. So like maybe just give me like 2 days that you could do it. But I'm pretty free because I just got home. I don't have any other plans. So.
I'm pretty free too. What are your rates, honey?
60 for Swedish, 75 deep tissue.
What if I don't know what either of those are and what I want?
Then
We'll
I
just-
can explain what
Okay.
they are and you can figure it out. A Swedish is usually more of like a full body, just like relaxation.
I have fibromyalgia, so I'm like
Yeah.
tender.
Swedish would probably be better,
Okay.
I think, because getting deep tissue might
No,
make you
that
bruised.
that sounds painful.
Yeah, it might make you feel a little bruised.
Yeah. All right. So we'll if you don't hear from me because I'm a space cadet, call me.
I'll call you or text you or whatever.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I don't know
text
if do I have your number too?
I believe you do. If not, I will text you mine.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I mean, Skylar's got my number, so
Yeah.
I can always text you through Sky.
Yeah.
All
Have a
right.
great night,
You
honey.
too. Have a good night.
You too. Bye.
Bye. Hi, Courtney. All right, we gotta start bringing my stuff in. Actually, let's check on the goats because I'm sure my mom didn't do anything with them this morning. Still looking for little Lucky. Goaty goats. Let's make sure the goats are okay. Okay, no, she did give them water this morning. Good. They still got water, so that's good. Just hay. You guys need some hay. I haven't seen you guys today. Hello. Hi. Hello, Whiskey Doodle. So yeah, we got right home and went right. My friend was already here when I got back. So we just went right to play date, but it was good for Loony because she was in the car. And now hopefully she'll be a little more. Okay, that's fresh. Just make sure it doesn't. Sometimes it gets like icky on the bottom, but that's fine. Oh, I did the same stupid thing. When I try to open this, sometimes I jam my finger in there. Ow, ow. Hold on, Loony. Mama's coming, baby. Chill out. Always jam my stupid finger. Come here. Why am I telling Loony to come here? You're outside. I mean, I'm outside. You're inside. Stop screaming, Loon. Throw this stuff over. She scores. All right. Hi, Lily. There's so many animals and I love it. Yeah, today's a nice animal day. Doggies, lots of puppies, goats. Yeah, the other doggy just left. Woohoo, another client. Yeah, that's my friend's mom. She has fibro, so she's been wanting a massage. So I just have to touch base with my brother because it's my office massage stuff is in his house. All right. That stuff's fine. I gotta start bringing my pillows and blankies and everything in. Whoop. Just get my pillows. Not everything has to come. It's the important stuff, like my bed pillows, because I need to sleep tonight. I would love a place to sleep tonight, and these are like all my pillows. Oh, my disability tag just fell out. I bring the cooler in. And I left my other bag with my stuff downstairs, my meds, because I went right downstairs with the important things. Hold on, Loon. You still looking for little luckers? Loony, I'm going to put you in the crate so I can come through the front slider door and leave the slider open. I also have to pee real bad. Hi. Hi, baby. Yeah, Looney's going to sleep good tonight. She had, that's gross, Mr. Pippo. Let me delete that. My hands are full. Courtney says, Riri, she has goats, cats, birds, and the dog. Yep, and then the 2 extra dogs were my friend's dog. His service dog, the black lab, because I saw Jamie was talking about the black lab earlier. I just couldn't respond in the moment. Remove that. Thank you. Courtney says, I love all her animals. Let me scroll back a second and be able to read the comments because I was chatting with my own friends here. You keep getting flash flood warnings. Loony, get down. Just a kitties. Yeah, you were talking about Serena. I want to scroll back because you were asking about Serena earlier. Yeah, we did take away the box away when he started chewing on it and trying to swallow it. I think he got one piece swallowed. But yeah, I was like, one thing when they just rip it up, but when they start swallowing it, then it's time to take it away. Let's see. Loony. Oh, Jamie said the lab is very sweet. My last dog was a black lab. You missed him like crazy. Yeah, labs are really good dogs. Labs are really sweet. That's Emma and Baby. Baby's the kitty. Yeah, Jamie has a cute kitty. And then Jamie was talking about flash flood. Oh yeah, I muted you guys for a second just to ask a personal question about something. Just muted you for a second, then we unmuted. When I'm trying to ask like personal questions to people, I don't want, other people's stuff on camera. Ooh. Jamie's cold at 70 degrees. That's what it's been all day here is 70. It's been 70 degrees all day here. Because I did finally check the weather and it was like 70. Hi, Kitty. Hold on. Kitty needs food. Jamie said it actually snows here, mostly up north. You're in the valley. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. Kitty, kitty. Yeah. Little Stratty needs food. I love that the cat on the back looks like Stratus. Stratty, look at you. Kinda. Stratty's more fluffy, I think. Jamie says we rent a cabin and go up north for a few days. Do you rent a cabin or do you rent a shed? Court, this is a learning channel. Yeah, we learn a lot here. Like the other day I taught you guys righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. There you go. Still waiting for Lucky to come back. Naughty Lucky. Riri said, oh my god, I didn't know you were live. My YouTube be acting slow. That dog is named after, or that little diggity dog named after your city. Yeah, his name is Phoenix. I think he's named after the bird, though, like the phoenix rising from the ashes. Cute puppy. Yeah, that's the first time I met the puppy, so. First time I met that puppy. I've been waiting to meet him for like 2 months because he had to get all his shots and stuff first, you know? So I was waiting to meet the puppy. I've been so excited to meet him. So today's the first time I got to meet him. Riri says, I love those animals. Yeah, there was a nasty comment. I saw it too. Butterfly added 67 to the block words. Nice. Yeah, that stupid 67 thing. You put a bunch of block words. I need to add more. There's some weird ones people come up with in here. Oh, hold on. We still looking for little Lucky. Hold on, my mom's calling. I might have to have the stream. It's gonna like cut out for a second when I take her call, but I am coming back. So if you guys want to give me a second, I gotta call my mom back. I don't know why I can't see Christine on your main, but this one you can see her. Well, you blocked her on your main account, so that's probably why. Looks like my mom straightened up my room. Didn't ask her to do that. I told her specifically not to go in my room because I knew it was messy in here. She comes in here. She didn't like fully clean it, but she did like make my bed and stuff. She told me to make sure I put away my clothes. But she didn't have to do that. I hate when she does that. It's like, I just feel bad. I mean, I did clean the rest of the house before I left. Like, we cleaned the bird cage. Hi, babies. You guys look like you need a little more. Oh, we still have a little more water. We could fill up some more water for you. Food's still good. Your cage is still nice and clean. Oh, yeah, sorry about the name. Yeah, your name makes me think you're a troll the way it's written. Yeah, the way your name is, it makes me think you're a troll. All right, my tripod's in the basement, but yeah, let me call my mom back. Give me 1 second, guys. It's gonna log out for, like it's gonna do the freeze thing, basically. But I am coming back. We'll make dinner and stuff together if you want. Oh, not back yet. Hold on. Hey, off. Naughty girl, jumping on the counters again. Loony, be nice. Okay, I just set a poll. You guys can answer that poll while I, there's a nice breeze coming in your window. Yeah, I was typing. You guys can answer the little poll while I, okay, we're back. So everyone liked me sleeping in a shed, huh? It's MJ trollingly. Ari would let us know if there's anything wrong. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the animals. What are you guys talking about? Wrong with the animals? Here, let me scroll back to see what you guys were saying while I was gone. There's a nice breeze. Oh, the ASMR tapping. Okay, that's where I am. There's a nice breeze coming in my window, but the next 3 days are hot. Yeah, there was a nice and breezy today. I don't know what the weather's supposed to be like the next few days here. I'm actually hoping it's hot because I want to get out on my paddleboard with what's left of the fall. Christine asks, how are the kitty cats doing? So Stratus is right here. He's doing fine. We just fed him, although Loony was jumping up and trying to steal his food. So he might be more hungry because I think Loony got some of it. But I have to wait till I'm ready to, I gotta go put my pajamas on and then I can feed him more and like supervise. Because I have to make sure Loony doesn't steal his food while I'm trying to put my pajamas on. Lucky is not back yet. He's the only one I'm worried about, so he's still missing. My mom let him out this morning. He's been out all day. So I'm a little worried about Lucky, but he usually makes it back. The birds are good. They look happy. Their cage is still clean. They're not out of water, but I do need to go and refill their water bottles so that it doesn't run out. They still have food. I left them plenty of food. MJ says the kitties look happy, well, at least the chunky one, yeah. Stratty's very happy and chunky. Jamie says she missed the modeling part. Well, we didn't really film it because I wasn't able to film it because I was busy like holding Loony's leash and doing stuff, but I talked about it a little bit over the past few days and showed some pictures this morning before we got in the car for the ride home. We showed some pictures from it. I can show a couple more pictures again here. I'll show a couple more pictures again. Here, let me just throw these pajamas on real quick because I'm standing here like literally naked in my kitchen. Just pulling my pajamas out of the laundry room. I want comfy clothes. I've been in too icky clothes all day. I want to get in my nice comfy clothes. Comfy clothes. All right, where is the shirt that goes to this? Is that it? There we go. All right, got my doggy pajamas. They say roughing it. Roughing it. I have doggy pajamas. Doggy pajamas. They say roughing it with a little sleepy doggy. Yeah, the animals are good. But yeah, my hair's crazy again. The dog modeling, I wasn't able to like put it on camera because I was doing it with Loony and she was busy and I was busy holding her leash in general. But we talked about it and I told you guys about it. And I showed a few pictures from it. I can show a picture again. Let's see. All right, here, I'm going to end the poll now. Looks like everyone liked me sleeping in the shed. Just to get it off the screen so I can show the photo. So this is after the dog modeling. That's them at the workshop reviewing Loony's photos. So that's one of the head photographers there. Her name is Nicole. Her photography is called Hair of the Dog Academy. And it's Nicole Begley Photography. If anyone's interested in getting their dog's photos taken, we'll just give her a shout out. She was very friendly and nice. And yeah, that's one of Loony's. That's like the behind the scenes that they're going to edit. So they would probably like crop that way in. And then they like edit out the leash and stuff. But it's a workshop. They're teaching other photographers how to do stuff. So it's like the head photographer in this big workshop classroom. They put it up on a big screen. And then the other photographers are probably sitting behind there and they go over like different ways to edit them and stuff, teaching the class. So they pull up all the pictures that everybody took the other day and that's what they're working on. Kaylee just sent me that this morning. She sent me that photo, so that was part of the little dog modeling thing. MJ says that shed adventure will forever live on as a funny story, right? I told you I'll just do anything if it means that I'm gonna be able to go out and do the things that I want to do and go on my little adventures and get to have Loony be a dog model. Hashtag stage mom. Like toddlers and tiaras where the crazy moms take their little kids to like do the pageants. That's me, but with my dog. Wait, Loony. I gotta start getting stuff out of my car. But yeah, so and I gotta call Lucky too. Oh, the owl's out here. Where's Julie? I'm not speaking to C. You don't need drama. No problem. You speak to who you want to in the chat. But Courtney's calling her mom too. Yeah, we just called my mom. The toilet was worse than the shed. Right, the toilet. I didn't use that. I used it once. Otherwise, I just peed in the woods. But yeah, so that's that. And then I can show you some of the behind the scenes of how the photographers were. So that's like afterwards where they're back at the workshop at their little house. But I have some pictures of the photographers too, like behind the scenes of like the action shots. And I have some little shorts too that I'm going to be posting from during the day that day. Jamie says, Ari would let us know if there's anything wrong with the animals. Yeah, the animals are fine. It's just Lucky. Lucky's the only one that I have no idea if he's fine or not because he hasn't shown up. But I'll let you know when he does. It's not Leia, it's MJ trolling Leia. Yeah, your screen name is a little scary. Your screen name's a little scary, MJ. Riri says, I love the way you think, MJ. Leia's worst nightmare / MJ says, so I'm not Leia. I was just being a butthead to Leia because she wouldn't leave us alone. So you named your second channel after Leia. Yeah, right? Because she always makes channels that say, like, Christine's Bully and Leia / Heather. Like, weird. She, like, names her channels after our friends. So MJ's just doing the same thing back. Jamie said, Christine, did you think that was Leia? Yeah, I think she did. Yeah, it's MJ. It's MJ, Christine. Leia's worst nightmare / MJ says, yes, on my second account, I renamed it to this. MJ says, because Leia was being mean to everybody and kept coming on my channel and Butterfly's channel. And she was coming on my channel, too. So I just gave Leia the attention she wanted so badly. Yeah, like, she'll make accounts that say, basically our names. So it'll be like, Christine's Bully, and like, she had one that was like Heather, Leia, Christine, and like just like a bunch of like weird, she'll like use everybody's name in it. So MJ's just doing the same thing back. She's just trolling a troll. She trolling the troll. But no, not Leia, just plain old MJ. Yes, pictures. Yeah, okay, I'll show you some more pictures. How do we get rid of the poll? I just got rid of it. Sorry, I just ended it. Click on the 3 dots. Yeah, but you can close them too by yourself. There's a dot. You can close them on your own. Jamie says, never mind, I give up. It's weird. It's not letting me do it. I'll try it again. Yeah, you can usually close them on your own. So she just edits you and the leash out. Exactly, like she'll crop it way in. She'll like do like a little box and crop it. They use like a huge, like big telephoto lens and they go like way back. But because they're using like a really nice big lens, it doesn't really matter how far they crop it in because they still are getting like a lot of digital image pixelization. Like you and me, if we try to crop in like on our crappy little phone cameras, it's going to make it all pixely and like crappy. But they use like these big giant high-end lenses. The lens itself is like, try to show you. I left my tripod downstairs. I gotta go grab it, but the lens itself is like this long. Like the camera starts here, and then the lens itself goes like out to here. It's like a huge lens, and it's like this wide on the lens. So they use like a huge lens, and so they go way back, and then they're able to crop it way in. So, but yeah, they'll edit me and the leashes out. That's cool. Loony looks like royalty, yes. They took some nice pictures of her. Agreed. The she shed. MJ says, what are you making for dinner tonight? I'm not exactly sure. I gotta go look and see what's in my freezer. But we'll cook tonight together and hang out. Huskies and harnesses. Oh my God, Jamie. Right? Huskies and harnesses. Oh my God, that needs to be like the dog modeling show of like people who are obsessed with getting their, like the behind the scenes of people who are, people like me, who are obsessed with getting their dogs to be dog models and like the crazy things they'll do. Huskies and harnesses. Okay, nothing in the back. Oh, except for this. This is what I used to wipe up Loony's vomit. I don't want to leave that in my car. It's gonna stink. I got most of it out, but okay, she didn't throw up at all on the way home though, and I got most of everything back. Here, we'll pull up another photo for you guys. That's one of the ones I took earlier at the creek. In the little creek when I was saying that I was going to stop the stream for a second so I could take a couple photos. That's one I took. A couple of Loony. I think that one was my favorite because I get the blurry background and stuff. Very pretty girl. So yeah, those are mine, but I'll show you the ones from the dog modeling thing. Sorry, my eyes are really icky. So yeah, this was behind the scenes. That's my friend Kaylee down there on this side where my head is, like right there. That's Kaylee and someone. Just, I think one of the other photographers she's working with. The guy in the water holding the camera, standing in the water, as I believe her husband. It's hard to see. I forget. I think it was him there. But yeah, we would literally like walk out into the water to get the shots. And then they had the dogs like running through the water, which was cool. And this is what I was talking about where they have like these big lenses. You'll see the cameras they use are crazy. They're like huge. Look at these big giant lenses they got. Like look how far the lens goes out on that black camera too, especially. And then the two white cameras had like huge, like big circle lenses that were like massive. So, the woman, like I was saying before, I think I did a different stream talking about this, but I'll just talk about it again. For the people that weren't there. The woman closest to the water there, she has her hair tied back. That's Nicole. She was the one who was like the head photographer. She's like the professional, because like I said, it's like a workshop where it's the professional photographers are running a class, the workshop where they teach the smaller photographers their skills. So the professional photographers would go and teach stuff to the other photographers. There's my yoga mat. Air mattress, don't need that, don't need that. Let's take the wet stuff out. Hold on, I'm just taking some stuff out. Just gonna take this wet stuff out so this doesn't make my car all gross. Put the wet stuff over here. Leave my shoes here to dry. Actually, no, the shoes I'll bring in. Loony's leash can stay, or not in, but like over here, so I don't forget about them. Put those up here on top of there. So yeah, I was like coming into sunset. There's another one. Yeah, so Nicole is again the one back with her hair tied up closest to the water with the purple sweatshirt. And then the three other photographers next to her are her students, and they were taking pictures of Loony and another dog named, God, I can never remember the second dog's name. Sobi or Sori, something like that. I cannot remember that other dog's name. It was like 3 letters. Suba? Suba? I cannot remember the dog's name. But it was a beautiful Malinois. Put my pillow back in here. Loony, wait. Hi. Put the rest of my stuff. So yes, it was a beautiful, beautiful Malinois that they were taking pictures of. This was like the end of the day here because it was coming into sunset. They were taking pictures of the other dogs, so I had time to take pictures of them. It's them taking their photos. And then, let's see, there's more. Here's, oh, I think there's one where you can see the other dog. That one's too zoomed in, but you can see the other dog usually on that one. Can you see on this one? Oh, okay, yeah, there's the one you can see, the Malinois. These are the type of photos that they were doing with the Malinois, like running through the water. I would love to see those ones eventually. I hope those get posted somewhere. Would love to see how those came out, but yeah, the Malinois was able to be off leash. Loony, you need some water? Come here. She's trying to drink out of the toilet. Come here. But yeah, so they got photos. They were like having the Malinois. They like would like throw a ball for him, and then have him like the owner was like holding him. They would throw the ball and then like go be like release and have the Malinois like run, and he'd go run after his ball or her ball. I think it was a girl. So they're getting like these side angle views of the dog like splashing through the water. It was really pretty and kind of magical. You see the splashes coming up from the water there. If I could zoom in on that better, but you just kind of see the, I'm just on my phone camera, so you just see like a splash in the water, but that's the Malinois chasing. So on the professional photo, it would look a lot clearer, and you'll be able to see like the dog and then the water droplets. So I like, as a photographer, I can see what like exactly what they were going for. I know it's going to come out beautiful. All right. Oh, Loony's got to go in her crate for 1 second. She's not going to like that. She's always already running away. Come here. Come here. Loony. Here, get some water first. Oop, get your water. Come here, baby. Here, let me check the comments for a sec. Courtney says, agree, Jamie, no toddlers. No toddlers, just doggies. Do adults eat cats? What? Oh, owls. I'm like, adults? I'm like, I think only in Asia. Only in China. No, owls. If it's like a kitten, maybe. I think Lucky's too big for an owl to pick up. Trying to hold that would be annoying, but damn, they probably got great shots, right? That giant camera. I don't think I'd be able to do it because my wrist is so messed up. Even just my, I have a telephoto lens that's like slightly bigger, and even that is like real heavy for me. It's like a long distance shot lens, but yeah, even that one's really hard for me to hold. Loony is pure chaos. Yeah, he's a nutter. That's a smart dog breed, but needs a person who has experience with them. Yeah, their owner was like on top of it. It was a really well-trained dog. So the dog was great, even off leash. So props to them. Loony could never. She is not an off-leash dog. She would chase chipmunks, especially in the woods. Chipmunks galore. She's the first chipmunk she sees, she's gone. Yeah, it's a Belgian Malinois. It's a mix, but it's a mostly Belgian Malinois. It's got the Malinois look. Heck, I'd join just to pet the animals. Yeah. Okay, let's see what else I got here on my green screen. I think that's about it, but I have some shorts. I don't know, there might be a couple more. Let's see. Oh, I think I have a couple more of just the dog, or them taking Stratty, knocking stuff over. Yeah, that's the dog, the owner of the Malinois there. Sometimes it like zooms in, it doesn't show the whole photo. Like this one zooming in, I had a wider angle, but on the, you can see the dog on the full photo too. You can see him a little bit to that side in the field waiting. I don't know why when I put it on YouTube, it like zooms it way in so you can't see the whole thing. But that's the doggy close up. Or closer up. Looks like he's slightly older, so he's got a little gray on the muzzle. So, I mean, that helps too. Being a little older and having better manners. As an older dog, you learn more, and they're a little better behaved the older they get. They learn to behave a little better. Loony's still got some stuff to learn. I don't think she'll ever be good off-leash, though. Even Aura wasn't good off-leash. Aura could be off-leash in the yard. She had just her little fence, and her little electric fence thing, which Loony has too, but she just runs through it. She doesn't care. But Aura had her electric fence, and she listened to it. So she could stay in and out all day, go in and out whenever she wanted, because she would listen to her electric fence. But outside of the yard, she didn't have good recall outside. She's the same way, where she would just take off after chipmunks and stuff. Okay, cooler. Let's get my food in my cooler. So yeah, there's the little Malinois. What else? Well, there's Loony, but it's too close. That one's going to be too close. So that was Loony digging. She was like playing around in the marsh, because we're in like this little marshy area. So I was taking pictures of the Malinois. You can see the Malinois way in the back. The photographer's in front of me, and then the Malinois is like that little speck, little black dot way in the background. So that's kind of how it was. And the owner is right next to him, similar to how I was, where when they take the picture, the owner stands next to the dog to get them in position, and then the photographers stand back, and the photographers will like make noises to try to get the dog's attention if they want their like eyes focused on them. They'll be like, woo, 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 like trying to make weird noises to get the dog's attention. So it's like we get our dogs into the position, and then if they want the dog to make eye contact with the photographers will make like weird noises and stuff. Okay, get all this stuff out of the car. Butterfly, we think the same. Can I pet your dig? You need puppy cuddles. Courtney wants to pet a dog. Courtney says, can I pet your dog? MJ needs puppy cuddles. Butterfly says, can I pet your dig? Don't pet the dig, pet the dog. Pet the dig, pet the dog. A dig is a dog. A dig is a dog is a dig. Oh, there's my slippers. Gonna need my slippers. Oh, there's my gummies. My gummies, guys. Did you hear that part? I got weed gummies. We got gummies. We got gummies. I stopped in Vermont because apparently it's legal in Vermont. I saw a sign on this, literally on the side of the road, that was like, we sell cannabis here. And I'm like, can you just do that? Can you just advertise that right on the side of the road? It was like so weird to see it advertised right on the side of the road. All messages here. Sorry. Sometimes it... Here, let me get out of the green screen, because I think that was the last one. Yeah, that was basically the last one. And back to my shed. Back to my cozy little shed. Here, how do I get out of there? There we go. We're just in my car trying to pick up my stuff. Lucky! Come on, Lucky! I'm gonna call Lucky while I'm out here. Lucky, Mommy's home. Don't you want to come see Mommy? Mommy misses you, baby Lucky. Mommy misses her baby Lucky. All right, my yoga mat. My professional camera, is falling out of the bag. And then we have to go downstairs to the basement to get my other stuff that I brought down. I was holding it when Skylar came in, and my tripod's down there too. That's why I'm just like holding my camera. Lucky! I didn't really use my professional camera much. There wasn't enough time to take it in and out of the bag. So I just snapped stuff on my phone. When I wanted to take photos, there just wasn't enough time. I have to clean out the rest of the car tomorrow, but I'm just trying to get wet stuff and extra like stuff that I need at night, like my meds and stuff. Yeah, I got straight home, and from home my friend was already in the driveway when I got home. I like texted him because I know he had his mom drive him, and his mom probably doesn't want to be out too late. So I was like, I'm gonna be home at like exactly 5:45. So if you do want to come by, because he's been trying to, he's been trying to get the puppy to settle down, so trying to give stuff for the puppy to do so that he sleeps at night. Okay, that's good. The rest, everything else can stay in here for the night. I do have to make sure I clean out my car this weekend though, because my brother takes my car. We share a car, and then he doesn't like when there's all shit in it, obviously. Neither would I, so. Okay. This bag. Lucky! And then I'll come back for the cooler. Cooler's not a big deal. It just has like one more root beer in it, I think. And I think Loony's calm, which she does. I do want to give her that tonight to eat. Alright, put this stuff here. Is that dog on your shirt? Yes, it's a little doggy. It's a little doggy. It says roughing it. And then the pants have all little sleeping doggies too. Oh! See the pants? They have like all little doggies in. There's a little French bulldog in a bed. And then, here, I'll put it this way. That way I can see what I'm focusing on. There's a little dachshund with dreaming of a bone. And this is roughing it. There's a little beagle. There's all different breeds. There's a little like Boston Terrier or a French Bulldog, whatever. I don't know which one. And there's a little bulldog, just an American Bulldog. This one looks like my auntie's dog. My auntie's dog, Bella, is a little bulldog like that. She's an American Bully. She's a mini American Bully. So yeah, that one looks like my auntie's dog, Bella. And there's a little puggle or something. One of those little pug. Oop. Little pug down here. I have a different pair of pajamas that have huskies on them. Yeah, lots of different little doggies. Little doggies. Y'all, I'm obsessed with dogs. Cute PJs. Thank you. Yeah. I love the doggies. I love the doggies. My other PJs have huskies and, what's the other one? Huskies and golden retrievers and a bunch of little ones. There's similar to this where there's like little speckles of different dogs on them. All right, this I'm going to bring up because this is Aura's toy. Aura's old toy, and I don't like to leave it down here. Okay. I have sentimental attachment to this toy. This I got when I graduated massage school. I stopped at the pet store right after I graduated my test, and I stopped and got a toy to celebrate with my dog. It was for Aura back in 2017. All right, where'd I put the tripod? I need the tripod because I left that down here. I think. Or I took it off in the kitchen. Where did I put the tripod? I need to put you know what I should do is put one of those air tags on my tripod. That's what I got to do. It's the case of the missing tripod. We're always missing the tripod. I need one of those air tags for it. Get a little air tag. We still haven't found Loony's hula hoop either. I don't think it's down here. I must have brought it upstairs. Just who knows where I put it. Had so much stuff going on. Doopity doopity doop. Water for the doggos. You guys wouldn't have seen where I took it off because it was like falling off, and then I just didn't put it back on because it was annoying trying to put it back on with my friend there. Alright, well, let's bring this stuff up. It's my meds and my wires. Whoop. Lucky! Where's my baby Lucky? We miss you, baby Lucky. Baby Lucky, I miss you so much. I have not seen you in 2 days. I miss my baby. I miss my baby. Where is he? Where is he? Let's find the baby Lucky. It's a cooler. Lucky! Lucky! Yes, that's the only thing she really gets naughty about is her water when she's really thirsty. She was in the car all day. She does need to share. That is one thing. She does need to work on her sharing. But we corrected her and then she sat. The puppy was doing the same thing, so they were both kind of egging each other on. But the puppy's a puppy, so it's, you know, expected of a puppy to not know manners. That's the one thing she gets like that a little bit at the dog park too. She'll bicker around the water bowl. She's never actually bit, but she'll posture and grumble and growl. She does like a little rah. She does that husky yell like rah, rah. Rah, rah, rah. Yeah, that's what you do when you want water. It's not nice. You get to learn to share. You've got to learn to share. Oh, here's the tripod. I stuck it back in my bag. Okay, that's good. That's good. She killed the Christmas mouse. Yeah, she killed the Christmas mouse. Well, she took its head off. I think it'll be okay if I put the head back on. I gotta just make sure it still sings. Hi, Allie, softball girl. Welcome back. The Grinch just stole Christmas stuff, but Loony killed the mouse. Loony killed the mouse. Little naughty killer. Mouse killer. Alright. Let's make sure Stratty gets his food again. Yes, Mommy's here to supervise now to make sure Loony don't steal your food. She was scattering it all over the place. Was Loony trying to steal your food? Where's your dishes? Where's your dishes, kitty cat? Oh, who's this? You can use this dish for now. Meh. Yeah, you got a little purr. And then we'll get food from me since all I've had was a peanut butter sandwich and ice cream last night. And then today all I had was Cliff Bars. I had 2 Cliff Bars and some fruit snacks. So we're getting kind of hungry in here. Find something. There might be some more string beans on my mom's side, maybe. Unless she ate them. Let's see. I have a bunch of eggplant to cook in the next couple days. I have to go to the store and get the right kind of oil to cook it. What's that? That's an onion. Did she eat the, I had extra, yeah, it looks like she ate it. I did tell my mom she could eat it. I had beef tips left over, but I told my mom if she wanted them, she could eat them. Because I was out of town, so I was like, if you want to you can go in and grab my beef tips and eat them. But we have this I can defraw. Some more baby back ribs, throw these in the oven, in the microwave to thaw them out. And then have some fries on the side or something. Or string beans if I have more string beans. With more ice cream. Yeah, let's throw this in here. Thaw that out. Defrost load, I think it's just a pound, right? 1 pound, yeah. So auto defrost, 1 pound. That's gonna go for like 7 minutes. Butterfly says, hubby's home, it's bedtime. Well, I hope you have a good night, Mrs. Butterfly and Mr. Butterfly Stitch. Mr. Stitchy Butterfly. Well, no, I don't want to shut my mom's lights yet because I'm still waiting for Lucky. I just wanted to see if she has string beans. What's that? Above ground pool cover. Why do we have a pool cover? What is that? That's weird. Get some light over here. What is this? You're sleeping too, but hugs. Thank you. Well, yeah, we're just gonna make dinner. And then we'll be going to bed after that too. Cover for above ground pools. I wonder what she got this for. Sometimes she gets free stuff. Maybe she'll use it to cover like the picnic table or something because it looks like it's square. We have a picnic table out there. I'm like, I wonder why she has that. Oh, there's my Wilson's card all beat up. We have more string beans? Any more string beans? No? Oh, we do. Haha. Okay. We have more string beans. So Ari's making ribs and string beans. Easy meal. You throw the ribs in the oven and you throw the string beans in the pan, in the pot. And I'm able to cook without doing much because I'm tired. It's a long day. Oh. Yeah, that was funny getting the little weed gummies. It is so weird seeing a big cannabis sign on the side of the road. I literally went into the store and was like, is this legal? Like, am I okay to come into the store and buy this? And they're like, yeah, it's legal here. I'm like, damn, I might have to go back to Vermont. I don't like to smoke it, so the gummies are better for me. And it's more controlled because you know how much you're getting because shows the milligrams. When you smoke, you don't know how much you're even taking in. You're just like, oh, that's a hit. But it's easy to overdo it. That's part of why I don't like it too with smoking weed or marijuana or whatever. Part of why I don't like smoking it is because it affects me too much sometimes because you can't control how much you've taken. But with the gummies, it has like the milligrams written right on it, and you can break them and cut it in half and you'll know exactly how much you're taking. So that's a little better for me, a little safer, because sometimes weed hits me like it hits me like acid where I like trip balls. You saw how I got with the gummy. Get like very silly, not in a bad way. The gummy wasn't in a bad way, it was just in a weird way. But sometimes I feel like just not okay, like weird. It makes me feel like my feet are attached to the floor and I like fighting gravity. My legs feel heavy and I'm like, woo, like I'm moonwalking. I feel like I have to start walking like this because I feel like my feet are like strapped down with lead. Oh. Okay, meds. Lead bag, where'd that go? Is that still in the garage? Bag, hang my bag. Let's get a pot for my string beans. Loony, you need some foods, huh? Get you some foods too. Do you have more water? Get you some more water. Oh, you were telling MJ goodnight. Oh, okay. I thought you were going to sleep too. Because you said Stitch was home or something. Mr. Stitch. I didn't know if you were like leaving because you got home. So yeah, sometimes when I do weed, it makes me feel weird like that. So I like to know how much I'm taking, and then I can take like the same amount and a little at a time. And then if it's still not kicked in, I can take like a little bit more, but try not to overdo it. Butterfly, how's your daughter? Miss Skyla, how's Miss Skyla doing? Okay, cooking time. That's good. All right, those are thawed out enough to throw in the oven. That's on. Yeah, hopefully we can get Mr. Lucky. I was starting to get a little worried about Mr. Lucky. I don't like that he's not in. I haven't seen him. I was looking so forward to seeing him when I got home. I was looking forward to seeing my baby Lucky, and he's not here. Keep looking at the door. I might have to go for a little walk up the street to try to find him. We'll get this stuff in the oven and then take a little walk. Hi, Mom. My mom took the birdie pan and put it in the oven. Remember the bird foraging pan? The little tray for the birds? It goes up with the birds. I think I had left it out. My mom thought it was an oven pan. She put it in the oven. Silly mama. Silly mama. Alright, I think Stratty's done, so we're going to put his food back up on the fridge where the dog can't steal it. And then... no Lucky still. Always put foil down on the pan when I cook this stuff because the brown sugar, like barbecue sauce is made with like brown sugar a lot, and the barbecue sauce will like burn and stick to the pan, so you gotta it goes this way. Always put foil down so that the barbecue sauce don't stick to the pan and ruin your pans. Well, Stratty, I don't want to let you out. We're already missing one kitty. This extra barbecue sauce on there. We're already missing one kitty. No, I know you've probably been cooped up all day because Grammy left this morning. Lucky's been out all day and you've been in all day. Okay. But it's too late now. It's too late for you to go out. Tomorrow. We'll get to go out tomorrow. It's too late for today. It's too late for today. Unless you want to go find your brother for me. Oh, hold on, my nose has been running. Oh. Wipe this counter too. Stuff on the counter. Barbecue sauce stains. It's like bright red. Okay. Ta-da! here. All right. Bake. 15 minutes. 20 minutes. I don't know. 15 minutes is probably low. We'll do 20 minutes. It was frozen, so. Oh, I think we're gonna go out and try to find the kitty. I want to go find my kitty. I want to go find my kitty. Yep, ribs. Then Lloyd's barbecue ribs. I had gotten 2 half racks, so. I put one in my freezer and I ate one the other night, so I'm pulling out the other. Just pulled out the other half rack. Let me turn this way down. Put this on the back burner and turn the string beans way low. Oh, wrong one. Let's get the water heating up. But I'm gonna try to run outside and find Lucky, so let's go find that naughty kitten. Lucky Luckers! Go out my front door and where's that flashlight? Flashy light. Flashy, flashy, flashy light. Oh, my Lucky Luckers. Ow. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but you cannot go out. We already have one missing kitty. We already have one missing kitty. I don't want 2 missing kitties. Electronic bag. Ow. Oh, it's gonna be all in here. I didn't bring all this stuff fully and I just dumped them in the garage. Wait. I'm so hungry though. Alright, flashlight. Okay, here we go. Yeah, well, maybe. He likes the cans that I crack, those little Shiba things. He likes the sound of me cracking them open. Because there's like two of them stuck together and I usually snap them. But I don't think I have any more. They're usually up here. I don't have any more of those, but I'll have to just get the food. Will that work? No, that's not going to sound like anything. You just put some in a jar. I don't want to bring the whole bag. I'll put some in a little jar and shake it. I don't have to carry the whole bag around and I'll end up dropping it. Too much to carry. Okay, get over there. Take it, shake it. Noise if I shake it, right? Like a little. Yeah, there we go. I don't know what sounds better. The bag probably is more what he'll hear, but. Let's see. There we go. Try that. Try that. Mr. Luckers. Come on, baby. It's time for you to come home. Lucky. Oh, I hear him. Here he is. There you are. Hi. You ready to eat? Hi. Yeah, we've been calling you, little guy. You look like you already ate something. You're licking your lips. Did you find a mouse? Is that why you weren't coming? He said, I already ate. I already ate, Mom. I found some tasty mice out there. Come on. Whoop. Go ahead, little man. Yeah, that wasn't that hard. There we go. All right, lights off. Lights off. Lucky, Mommy missed you so much. Did I turn that light? Let me shut this a little more because so he doesn't jump out the window when he's out here. Hi. Is that my baby? Yeah? Is that my baby? Go ahead. Go ahead. My slippers. Slippery dippers. Everyone's going in the garage now. What are you guys doing? I just shut the windows so you guys can't jump out the windows. Hi. It's my external camera flash. for my big camera. All right, well, that wasn't that hard. I could put my string beans back on the big burner. Switch to the slippers. Switch to slipper mode. Slipper mode unlocked. And then take my meds in. And these. Wow. Hi. Is that my baby? Yeah. Lucky. Hi. Did you miss me? Oh, did you miss me? I missed you a lot. No cuddling last night. We didn't have any cuddles last night. Yeah. He just wants his food. He says, I didn't miss you. I missed the food. I didn't miss Mommy at all. I just missed her feeding me lots of treats and goodies. Because I'm a naughty little ducky. I don't miss anybody. I'm an independent little man. I'm an independent little man. I go off on all my own adventures. Loony's giving him a sniff. Oh, Loony giving him a sniff. Is Loony giving him a sniff? Are you giving him a little sniff? You go give him a sniff over? Make sure Lucky's okay. Yeah. Go. You giving him a sniff? You giving him a sniff? You say, where's my little baby been? Where's baby Lucky been? Huh? Where's baby Lucky been? Yeah, is that your baby Lucky? Baby Lucky, is Mama Loony making sure you're okay? It's funny, whenever he comes home, she like sniffs him all over. She says, where have you been? Where have you been, baby Lucky? Stratty likes to go out there and sleep on the couch. I end up just closing the door and like leaving it open a crack, and then he'll come and cry when he's ready to come back in, or nudge it open, and then I just shut it again. But okay, all the animals are well and accounted for at least, so that's good. Luckers, come here. Lucky Luckers. Actually, this has got to go over here now. This is like the last food we have for them. Lucky. Oh, you have food over there too? Looks like you already found something. Did Grammy leave you food over here too? What a good Grammy. Grammy left you food? Yeah. That was nice of Grammy to leave you food over here. What a good boy. What a good little boy. You happy little boy? Chomping up your foods? That little nose. I love how his little nose wrinkles when he eats. His little wrinkly nose. Little wrinkles. Little nose wrinkled up. He gets so into his food. Yeah. Is that little baby? I guess you are still hungry, even though it looked like you were eating a mouse or something. He was licking his lips like he'd already eaten. But you were outside all day, so. He's been outside since 9 a.m. My mom left at like 9:30. Yeah. Hi. Little baby cat. Boop. Cutie. All right, I'm gonna turn my mom's lights off now. Is that locked? Yes. Where's that light? It's a different light? Huh? I don't know where that light's coming from. I don't know which ones I turned on. Okay, oh, that's coming from there. Okay. Hi, Pickles. How are you doing? Welcome, Pickles. We just got our little Lucky kitten home. So, shutting the lights now on my mom's apartment. Now we can go back to my apartment. Come on. Hi, baby Lucky. Mommy missed you so much. And Stratty, I missed you too. That's why you have to stay in. You can't take off. I missed you. Well, that and it's nighttime. The kitties don't go out at night. You're gonna try this food too now? It's the same food, Lucky. Eat some over there, then he's gonna come check out this dish. It's the same food, you goof. He's like, I'm gonna try some from over here. Maybe it tastes different based on location. It's literally the same food in both dishes. I think it tastes better in this lighting. Courtney says, I sub to your channel. Pickles, does Pickles have a channel? I'll sub to Pickles' channel if Pickles has a channel. Get Pickles' channels subbed up. I didn't know you had one. Oh, my mom's drawing my... Hi. Yeah, Lucky says the food tastes good over here. The food tastes good over here. All right, Lucky, are you done too? I gotta put the food up when you're done because Loony steals it. And then I run out of cat food way too quick because Loony's eating half of it. Okay, I'll go back to the front. There we go. Put my string beans on now. Almost. Oh, not quite boiling. Not quite boiling yet. I had it on a really low burner just to keep it hot. Hi, Australian. Lucky. Ow. What are you doing? Have a crutch. Hi. Hi. Stratty, I'm sorry, but I can't let you out at night. I know you've been cooped up all day, but that's not how it works. We don't go out at night. I always feel so bad for him. He'll like cry at the door like all night and be such a whiny little kitty. Does this cute little baby cry. I doubt you'll like the stuff I post. Well, even if I don't watch it, at least like sometimes helps you get subscribers if you're trying to grow your channel. If you're not trying to get monetized or anything, then I won't bother. But for people who are trying to get monetized, I try to help them out if they, especially if they're one of my subs. I don't mind subbing back to help everybody, so we all help each other. You don't have to like watch it all the time, but it ends up helping other people's channels to get subscriptions. Mostly just rapper edits. Yeah, rap isn't really my thing, but I'm more like 90s rock. Hi. Yeah, I missed you too, my Stratty boy. Can I get away with just giving you some attention? Maybe play with one of your toys? I know you were like alone in the house all day because Lucky took off outside. So you're probably pretty bored. But Mommy's home now. Yeah. Mommy's home now. Huh? You spend some time with Mama? Can I find one of your toys? I think the alpaca's over there. I saw the alpaca. Oh, and there's this toy. Oh, and we found the bird toy. This is the one I meant to put in the thing before I left. So this is for the birds. That's going to go in their crate. And not crate, in their cage. And this? Yeah, Stratty, here. Here, a little play. He's like not super playful because he's older, but he prefers to just go out and wander, catch mice. He's like, this is not a real mouse, it's pointless. He knows the difference between a real mouse and a fake. Here, get some practice though, Stratty. Look, you can get some practice. Practice your hunting skills inside. What are you doing? Sneezing? Violent sneeze. Yes, Stratty has very beautiful eyes. Are you itchy? You got an itchy nose? He's got the prettiest big green eyes. Big green eyes. Pretty kitty. And Lucky has more yellow. Lucky's eyes are cool. He has yellow and green. He's almost like Loony with the like heterochromia type thing. He's like got green right in the middle and then yellow around it. Lickers. Your cat is laying on your feet. Aw. And yes, we have birdies too. You got the little birdies? You've never seen the birds, Pickles? We did a whole stream cleaning their cage a couple days ago before I left. Oh, my wire. There we go. Hi. Yeah, you can see his pretty little eyes. Let me get the light on so you can see. He's like, hi. Yes, he's got beautiful green eyes. Beautiful green eyes. I don't want to shine the flashlight in your eyes, but hi. Sweet. The sweetest little boy. Pickles, you're actually cold and want to pull up the blanket. What do you want? Oh, that's the worst conundrum. Can't move. There's an animal on me. And then you don't want to disturb them. I can't move. I don't want to disturb the cuteness. Oh, he's the sweetest boy. You're the sweetest boy, Stratty. The sweetest little boy. But yes, he has very pretty eyes, and even his eye shape is like very perfect. He's got like these perfect little eye shape, little slanted almond eyes. Birds, goats, cats, and Loony the husky. You came to the right channel. Thank you, Courtney. Pickle says, I can tell Courtney I like her energy and I love animals and nature. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I love animals and nature too. That's mostly what we do around here is hang out with the animals. Lots of them because we got the goats and the birds and the cats and the dog. And then I have friends with animals too that they bring their animals over sometimes. And we go on little adventures in nature. I want to try to go out on a paddleboard again in the next couple days. Maybe even tomorrow if I have enough energy after everything I just did. And the weather's nice, but next couple days I want to get out on the paddleboard maybe. And we go on little adventures in the woods, which I love to do. We have my garden. And then, yeah, aside from that, we just do like my regular like cooking streams, cleaning, just regular around the house stuff when I'm vlogging, just whatever I'm doing. But we try to do little adventures. You have ducks, chickens, and cats. You had guinea pigs and a turkey, but they died. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about your guinea pigs and your turkey. Christine says, good night, everyone. But you have a question for you, Ariana, for private. All right. Well, when my food's done, the stream's going to end up ending. So I'll chat with you in private as soon as my dinner's ready. But until then, have a good night. But that's awesome that you have ducks. My friend has ducks on her homestead. She just got them this year. Stratty, you showing off your bum? You need more food? He's a grazer. He like eats a little bit and then he comes back and wants more, but I have to just pick up his food when he's not actively eating it because of the dog. You're a little grazer, huh? Lucky's more, he like eats a lot at once and then he's done. But Stratus has always been like a free range grazer. Grazes. He's grazing. He just picks, he eats a little bit, then he goes off and wanders, and he'll come back and eat a little more. Why is the water like red looking on the sides? That's weird. I don't know if it's just a reflection. It's kind of weird looking. It looks right, it looks fine in the camera, but in real life it looks like there's like red. Is it just picking up on something? Is it from this? I don't know if it's just like, it's weird. Very weird. I don't know. There's also sometimes extra iron in our water, and the iron will make it look reddish, like rusty. That's fine, whatever. I'm not going to reboil the water, so another little bean. One more like to get Ari to 20 likes. Yep, get us to our 20 people. 20 is like our kind of baseline goal that we try to go for. Because I don't have like a lot of people that come into the chats at once. So people do seem to watch them like later. It's like, I don't know if I'm just not streaming at the right time, but I do get views like after the fact. It's just people don't come into the live streams like while they're happening, which is kind of weird. I don't know. Ducks are your favorite animal. I'm supposed to get more. That's awesome. I've always wanted ducks. I wanted to go visit my friend's ducks. I was going to try to visit her this weekend, but she was going to see her sister. But like her house was kind of like on the way back through town, like on my way back from Vermont. I was like, oh, I could maybe stop and visit. I just told her I was going to be in the area, but she was not in the area as she was visiting her sister. But we're going to try to plan for another time. But yeah, ducks are cute. I love seeing the wild ducks. Like when I go to the beach and stuff, in the lake to go paddle boarding, we see lots of wild ducks. And I've been having fun looking at the geese up the street. The Canadian geese are up there. I don't like geese as much as ducks. Geese can be kind of mean, but ducks are always friendly. Geese can be kind of rude. Rude geese. But I've been having fun watching the geese anyway, from a distance. And then yeah, turkeys are fun. There was a day the day my mattress was being delivered, I chased the wild turkeys through the woods. That was fun. We used to have chickens at my old house. My brother's thinking about getting chickens because I can't really do them here. Because of the dog, I'm worried that she would like try to eat them. Basically, she's never like actually eaten a duck, but she does chase them at the beach. So she likes to chase them. So I just don't trust her, obviously, to be free ranging and out in the woods, well, she wouldn't be free ranging. She would be on her run, but I don't trust her to like be on her run with the chickens free ranging because they could come near her. We usually like to free range the chickens so that they can go around and eat the bugs and stuff. You just found out Waffles is a boy? Well, maybe he can breed and make more ducks. Make little duck eggs. Yours are mallards and one might be pregnant. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, oh yeah, there you go. You found out he's a boy. Yeah, you might have eggnant. I mean, when they get eggnant, they lay pretty quickly, like within usually a couple weeks. So you usually find out pretty soon. They're like 6 months old now. When we were kids, do I have the photo still? When we were kids, there was we had ducks. They weren't our pet ducks, but they were wild ducks, and they would come to our pool every year. There might be photos in here of them. There were these wild ducks, and they would come. They were mallards like yours, because that's my favorite type of duck too, is mallard ducks. And we had mallards that would come, and they laid their eggs next to our pool, next to our swimming pool. So we had like a big pool. I was like 8, maybe 8 to 9, and we had a big swimming pool, and like around the pool my mom had like landscaped all these bushes and stuff, and every year that we lived there, the same ducks, like a pair, it was a mallard pair, male and female, and every year they would come back and lay their eggs under the bushes. There was like the same bush, literally, so they had like a nest that they would come back to every year. Pickle says geese are mean, but I love them. The Canadian geese. Yeah, I just watched them from a distance in the field, but I took a video the other day. Did I post it yet? I don't know. I think I might have just shared it with a couple friends. I'll have to post it. I was driving up the road and these geese were like standing in the middle of the road and they like didn't want to move. I'm like, I was like yelling at them out my window like, go, go. And they just look at me like, nope. They're like pretty tough. They don't listen to anybody. But yeah, so we had the little ducks. We like basically considered them our ducks because they would come every year for like the 4 or 5 years that we lived there. I lived there from when I was like 6 to almost 10. And like 3 or 4 summers in a row, they came back every single year and they laid their babies. So we started looking forward to them like coming, and then they would lay their babies. And then the babies, when they hatched, like their first swim, they would take their first swim in our swimming pool. You just wanted one. Well, now you got a whole bunch. When I was like 10, there was 2 or 3 mama ducks and had at least 40 babies. Wow. You took one and it beat the crap out of me. Oh, the moms. Yeah, the moms will come back for their babies. So that's kind of what happened to us a little bit. We didn't intentionally steal a baby. What happened was the mom would take the babies into our swimming pool, and they would have their first swim in the swimming pool, but the water was like too low that the ducks would like jump into the swimming pool, but then the babies had hard time like jumping back out because it would be like the ledge, so they'd jump in, and then like the ledge would be like this, and they'd have a hard time like getting back up over it because it was deep. Or like say the swimming pool was here and like the water was like down here, the water level, so that they would have to like get up and out of it, which was fine for the mom because they were able to fly better, but the baby ducks weren't able to get out. So we were able to guide most of them like over to the stairs and help them out. Like we were trying to get the skimmer. We had like a flat pool skimmer, and the mom was getting pissed at us, but we were trying to help her get her babies out. But she was getting really pissed. But all the babies were like stuck in the pool because they couldn't get themselves out. So we were using like the flat skimmer, not like the big net one, because we didn't want to like get the babies all flustered up in a net. But you get like a flat skimmer where you can go like up and under them and like just scoop them up flat. Like you like scoop under them like this and then just lift them. So we were trying to get them out that way, and we got most of them out. But the mom was like squawking, and then there was like one baby that was still left behind in the pool. And the mom like rounded up all her other babies and she was taken off with them. And we're like, no, you left one behind. But then we were like, well, we wanted to keep him after he got left behind. So he got left behind, not necessarily on purpose. So we didn't like think of adopting him on purpose, but we were like, oh, if the mom doesn't come back, then we'll keep him. We were like, we wanted to keep him because he got left behind there. But then the mom did come back. She like ran away with all her babies, and then like she came back like 20 minutes later. Like we had this baby duck for like at least a half an hour, and then the mom, might have even been longer than that. It was a while. We were outside with this baby duck, like wondering what the heck to do with it. We were like, should we keep him? How do we raise ducks? We were like thinking about the rest of our life with this little baby duck that was left behind. And then like however long later it was, I can't remember. It felt like a long time, but I was also young. The mom duck finally comes back, and she's like at the edge of our fence. Our yard was all fenced in. And she came back. We hear whack, 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 whack from the outside of our fence. So she came back through the woods, and she was honking at the back of our fence. So we picked up the baby duck and we brought him over there. She was like scared to come back in the yard because to her we had just like traumatized her and her babies by trying to save them. We were trying to help them out of the pool because they couldn't get out. They were all stuck in there. The mom was trying to leave, and like half the babies couldn't get out. So that was a great impression of a duck. Good job. Thank you. Yeah, I'm good at animal impressions. There we go. I think that's basically done. My string beans. No, we need a little longer on a couple of them. Stir it. Give that a stir. The ones on top need to get in there a little longer. But yeah, so she came to the edge of the fence, and then we took the little baby and we're like, go on, go under. There was like a little hole under the fence. And the mom kept sticking her head under, but she didn't want to come under all the way. So we took the little baby and we're like, go with your mommy, go with your mommy. But the little baby didn't know what to do. So finally the mom did. She came all the way under the fence, and we were like, go to your mama. And then they two saw each other, and the mom was like, you know, like making sure her baby was okay. And then they both took off under the fence. The mom had to like go under and back and under and back like 5 times to get the baby to figure out what to do to follow her, because he had to go under the fence too, and the little baby had never squeezed himself under a fence before. So yeah, he figured out what to do, and then he went under the fence and followed Mama, and that was the last we ever saw of them until next year. The next year they did come back. So like I said, they would come back every year, and it's like they did do pretty much the same thing. I don't know, I think we started filling the pool higher in the spring when they when we realized that the ducks were doing that. I think that was like the first year it happened. It was a little like, oh my God. But then we realized they were coming. We'd start keeping the pool filled higher so that they could get out, and put like a little something on the edge so that they would have like a ramp or something type of thing. Basically just get like a piece of plywood. We'd set like on the stairs for them to run up it when the babies come. Because the mom and the dad can get in and out fine, but it's the babies have trouble getting out of it, out of the pool, because the water level gets, it goes up and down in the middle of summer. So you get a hot day, the pool level goes down, then they have trouble getting out, and it would take forever to fill the pool. The babies needed to get out of there. They gotta go. Their mama was leaving. But yeah, here's pictures. I do have a couple pictures of the ducks. These were our little mallards. Let's see. So that was me and my little brother, and those are our little duckies behind them. There's the daddy duck and the mommy duck. And yeah, we would like go out and feed them bread and berries and stuff. That's me when I was like 7 or 8. And my little brother. And yeah, see, that's the pool behind there. Up here. Do that like that. That's the pool back there. It's covered because this was like early spring. Yeah. You keep the pool covered to try to keep it warm. So we didn't have a heater in the pool, so you would cover the pool to let it heat up and then uncover it when you were ready to use it. It was kind of a pain in the butt because you'd have to like uncover and then cover it again, and then we'd like stack milk gallons, and you can kind of see there's like little things around it. You would stack milk gallons on the cover to try to hold it down. I have another photo too somewhere. Where's the other one? There's a second photo. There's a couple photos of them. There's another one of just the ducks. That's me and my brother with the ducks, and then this one is just the ducks. Yeah, they would come right up to our porch. We would feed them like little berries and stuff. Berries, cherries, breadcrumbs. But yeah, the male is obviously the one with the green head. I mean, you can tell mallards because the boys look different. So you can tell that's what's good about mallard ducks, is you can tell whether they're male or female pretty easily. Because the males get the green heads and then the females are just brown. So Waffle's getting a green head, is that what's happening? Yeah, that was our little porch. They would come right up to the porch and we would feed them. So that's why we considered them like our ducks, because we had them for like 3 years. They would just come certain times a year. So, but like all summer we'd have ducks. They'd always be out in the yard. They'd fly in from the woods and then just land in the pool, and then they'd go around the patio, and there was like landscaping all around here. All this stuff went all the way around. Like, say this is the yard here. That's the pool. That's this landscaping stuff would go all the way around the pool. The pool started there, and then it was a big long pool, and all the way around the edges of the pool was like bushes and landscaping and stuff. Actually, I can pull up a photo of the old house and what it looks like on my computer. So it's still around. It's on like Zillow. You can find the house. It looks different than when I lived there. They painted it. It's yellow. It used to be red when I lived there, but I can show you what the pool area looks like. The pool area actually doesn't look that different than when I lived there. So my mom landscaped it all back then, and they kept it. My mom did a good job landscaping it. And at least from the last time I looked. This was the backyard. Oh, that's the fence that the ducks came under. So the whole backyard was fenced, and then the pool would be like off to the side there. But the ducks would go from like the pool, and then they came over, and then they went over to this back fence area way in the back corner of the yard. And then that's where she went under, is like right over there. That's my brother and my rabbit, my old bunny when I was young. But the pool was like kind of way on the other side of the yard. Yeah, ours was an in-ground pool. It was nice. The pool was like way on the other side of the yard, and then the ducks would got out and they shimmied across well, the mom flew off, and then all the babies were like, went over here and they went under the fence, and then she like flew over the fence. The babies went under the fence, and then she came back around to the fence after, like a while later, and collected her last baby that was hanging on. Oh, there's a better picture of the yard with my brother. Here you go. Now you can see how the yard was set up a little better on these. Hold on, make sure my stringings don't get overdone. Yeah, those are done now. Hold on, let's just fix the stringings up, get them out of. Hot, 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 hot. Jeez, that's hot. Oh, gosh. There's something on the other hand. The steam makes it hot. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I can show you how the yard's set up a little better because I have more pictures of the house, how it was. Hoppy's long lost family member. Yeah, my little bunny. My little bunny. So yeah, the house was red when I lived there. It's yellow now, I think. They painted it. But there's my bunny. And then there's the pool there. I'm going to take them out of the plastic because that's his death day was Lenny died on August 30th, 1995. I didn't remember that. I just saw that when I pulled the photo out. I think because we got this picture developed after he passed away. Oh, and there we go. There's a nice big wide shot of the pool. So yes, he was a big, like, in-ground pool. It was huge. But the duckies would fly in. The duckies would fly in from over the fence, and there was all like woods, a little bit of woods, and then the neighbors' houses back there behind the woods. You can kind of see, like, in the fall, the wood seemed thicker than it was, but in the fall you can see all between the trees, or early spring or whatever. This looks like early spring. So the birds would go through the ducks would live in the woods, and then they'd fly over the fence. And all around this was landscaping, and then you can see, like, in the back there's bushes. Those little fern bushes there. They're like low. They're like little low. See, there's like big arborvitaes, and then there was little low like pine bushes, and they were like kind of scraggly and nesty on the bottom. So those would go like all the way around the pool. See how there's like a small one, and then a tall one, and then a small one, and then a tall one. And that went like all the way around, and then there was other little bushes and stuff. So the birds would make their nest under like these small bushes here, but on this side, those went all the way around. So they did it on like this side of the pool. There was a bush like over here where they would always make their nest every single year, and then they would come out and jump right in the pool. Yeah, so we had milk gallons. We would stack milk gallons to hold the pool thing up. This is in like 1990s. And then yeah, so the shed, it was a nice big yard. We had our little shed. And then yeah, they went all the way over here. Past the bunny house. The bunny house would be like over here. So you can kind of see it's like the back of the house from this side. There's my bunny house, and that's the side of the pool from this side going that way. So that was like the yard looking over towards the yard is looking back here towards the bunny house. And that's the bunny house with little Lenny the bunny. Little Lenny the bunny. Sorry, my hands are getting shaky. Low blood sugar. Lenny the bunny. And then, yeah, we had the little shed back there. And then the bunny yard was like attached to the shed because there was a yard too. So it was the bunny house, and then the shed would be to this side of it. So attached, like right behind the shed, right back there was the bunny yard. Probably more pictures of that too. But yeah, it's me and my brother, or sorry, my brothers with the bunny. 90s life. Let's see. That was my cat's first cat, Snow White. Wasn't she pretty? She was a pretty kitty. No ducks in my pool. You had bunnies. Courtney had bunnies, but no ducks in her pool. Yeah, and that was our bigger bunny, Cottontail. Yeah, that's why I have to take them out because the plastic shines in a weird way. She got the big, this used to be Lenny's house. He had the big bunny house. We built this. It was like huge, big house with 2 partitions. But then we got her, she was a rescue. When we got her, she was in a cage, like one of those tiny pet store cages. And she's like a Flemish giant mix. She's like big. She was so big that she was like stuck in her cage. Like we couldn't get her out through the door. We had to like disassemble the whole cage to get her out of it. I don't think they ever it was like one of those crappy wire cages. We literally had to like cut the bunny out of the cage because she couldn't get in and out through the door. It was really sad. She was very neglected. My dad brought her home because he felt so bad for her. I don't even know where he got her, but so we gave her the big house because she was a little bigger. And then Lenny had to go back to living in the smaller house. This is the smaller one. See, his house is a little smaller. That's the smaller one. It just has a little hutch. And then hers has like the big box that went all the way out to the side. His has just a little hutch on the side, and then that. I don't know if you can see the difference, but those are 2 different hutches. One's much smaller. So Lenny we had first. So he was in, and that's the hutch that came with Lenny. Like that was his hutch. But when we got him, we built him this nice bigger one. But then we rescued her. So she ended up going in the big hutch, and Lenny went back to his original hutch. But they did have a big rabbit yard that they got let out in every day. They're just male and female, so we couldn't house them together because they're boy and girl. We didn't want them to breed. But we would let them like go out in their yard together. They were able to go in the yard together, just, you would supervise them to make sure that they don't try to knock each other up. Lenny had more fun humping soccer balls. He used to like to hump the soccer balls. And there was a litter box under there so that the poops fall through. And then you just dump them and clean them out. But yeah, she was a big Flemish giant mix. She was a big bunny. Yeah, can't have them humping, so that's why Lenny had to get relegated back to his original hutch. They were outdoor bunnies because they were, you bring them in the wintertime, but it was his little hutch. Some hay, and we would put the soda bottles for his water bottle. He's drinking a Pepsi. Pepsi. Pepsi for Lenny. That was the one guinea pig we ever had. That was my brother's guinea pig. When we moved, he went to live with my brother's friend. His name was Hobbs. I'm not going to bother taking that one out. He's just a little black guinea pig. That was my first lovebird. Nice little Ace. He's what got me into lovebirds. There's cute little Lenny again. That's one of my favorite pictures of Lenny, sticking his little head out. Humpy Hotel. And there's, the bird with the guinea pig next to him. This is the bird on my dad's shoulder. It's cute. You giving my dad kisses. Bird outside getting some sun in the spring. And then, let's see. Yeah, that was my first birdie. Daddy was good looking. Yeah, my dad was pretty good looking. Italian man. My brother looks a lot like my dad, so he's like, my brother is like a skinnier version of my dad. My brother, I think there's a picture of my dad when he was younger, so if you put a regular beard on my dad, that's kind of how my brother looks now. This is my dad when he was younger, because he's skinnier. Yeah, a good looking guy. He looks bad now, though. He's got like diabetes. He looks gray. Very gray. That's him with our first kitty. That's at my grandma's house. Or grandma's house or my nana's house? I can't even tell. Nope, that's my grandma's house, not nana's. That's grandma's house. With my kitty. First kitty. Yeah, that's my biological dad. We don't see him much, but let's see, what else? Anything else in the animal book? This is my, if you can't, this whole book is just my animal photos from when I was young. I made a whole photo album of just me and my animals. Oh, there's me with the bunny. We had a family portrait with my little brother. This is my little brother who grew up to look like my dad, pretty much. My younger brother, my older brother. He's the only blonde in the family. We're like, we always used to joke about that he was adopted because he looks like nothing like the rest of us. Like me and my younger brother look alike, but older brother not so much. And he's got bunny teeth too. He got big bunny teeth. Yep. Well, two brothers, and then I have a half brother. It's me and two brothers, and then I have a half brother and a step brother. There's the bird on my dad's giving him ear nibbles. There's like a few of those. There's giving him ear nibbles in this one. Giving him kisses on the cheek in that one. He would do this thing. He would go on his thing and then rub his face on the cheek. He would go beep, 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 beep with his beak. So he'd get his little beak and then go like bob his head while rubbing his beak. Doop, 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 doop with his beak like this. We called it little birdie kisses. Just one sister here. She thinks she's the boss. Okay, there's the birdies. Let's see. Can't find any more. Let's see. There's Tippy, the kitten that looked like Lucky when she was young. That's Lucky's little big sister. That cat we got when I was 9. She's a kitten here. We got Tippy when I was 9, and she passed away in 2016. It's like 1995 or something like that. Does it have a date? Some of them have dates. No, this one doesn't have a date, but we got Tippy in 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, yeah, 95. I was 9. I got her for my 9th birthday in 1995, and she passed away in 2016. So this cat lived till 21. I had her till I was just before I turned 30. From age 9 to 29, just before I turned 30, or just after, I can't remember. I think it was actually just after, because it was in March, and my birthday's in February. But yeah, that was Tippy. She looks like Lucky. She has the 4 white paws. You can't see them because they're in the grass, but she has the little white paws. That's why her name was Tippy. It's Tippy Toes. Her full name was Tippy Toes. Tiptoes. And she has similar eyes to Lucky too, where her eyes are like yellow and green. So they would look yellow in some lightings and green in other lighting. It's kind of interesting. And she had a little milk mustache. But yeah, this is all when she was a kitten. Yeah, there's her little white paws. She had little white paws. But hers were just the little tips of her paws. Lucky's on his back feet go all the way up his legs. But see, that's why she was named Tippy Toes, because it was just the little tips of her toes were white. Tippy Toes. She's got her tongue out in that one. She was a kitten there. She's a lot fluffier than Lucky, but she's like a fluffy Lucky. She's a fluffy Lucky. But see, yeah, that one, her eyes are more green. See, it's like some pictures her eyes are yellow, other pictures her eyes are green. It's kind of interesting. And that's my hand. That's why I was like 10 there. Reaching down to pet her. I got my flannels on. My little hand going, hey. That's her taking a poop. Yeah, this was my heart cat. She wasn't she wasn't the most friendly cat, but I had her for 20 years. She was she's like a family member. Like, it's so weird without her here. She was a good little hunter. She kept the mice at bay. She was a good little kitty. Cute, little sleepy. The hand looks like the Thing from the Addams Family, right? This little disembodied hand. They have little skinny hands. And she's giving herself a little bath. I loved that her fur on her belly would turn brown in the sun. She'd get like brown highlights. That, I think, is right before she had kittens. She was preggo. You can see her getting chonky. Because this was in Florida when she was a kitten, but in Florida. And she was a teen mom, so she had babies at like right before she turned a year old. She was like 11 months old or something, and she had babies. She got knocked up in Florida. Teen mom. So she got little babies in the belly there, probably. This was right in Florida, too, because this is in my rental house. Both of these are in my rental house in Florida. And this isn't my newer house in Florida, the one we lived in after for a while. There's Tippy Tippers. Little Tippy Tippers. She was a good cat. She didn't like to be held for very long or coddled. But she was a good cat. She would always come to greet you at the door. She had a cute little meow. She just liked to go and sit out in the bushes and bask in the sunlight. Cute little kitty. And then this was my first dog I ever had. This is my little pupper. Santo. I look like I'm choking him there, but I am supporting him under his butt. I'm just trying to hold his face towards the camera. I was like 13, 12, I don't know. Yeah, probably like 12, not 13 yet, because I was 13 by the time we moved. 12 or 13. And my little fuzzy Santo dog. He's a little Bichon. He's got the most crazy, wacky hair. This was, yeah, 2000. 2000. Although this was probably taken in 1999, because it always takes us forever to get our photos developed. It was developed in 2000 at a Target 1-hour photo. This was my yard in Florida. This is when I lived in Florida. Little palm trees across the street. It was like on a little cul-de-sac. I'm teaching him to do, he liked to dance. We would have him do little like dances. I'd have him dance on his back feet. So that's what he's doing there. You hold your hand up like this and go like doot doot doot, and he would dance across the room. I think my mom's asking if Lucky got in all right. I gotta make sure. It's my brother holding him. See, he's doing the same thing. We would literally try to position his head towards the camera. You learn when you get older to like make a noise or something, but when you're young, you're just like, look at the camera. Oh, no problem. I like looking at these old pictures of the animals. My old animals. Look at his scraggly dog, though. He was so puffy. So puffy you can barely see his face. His little face. My brother holding him. He's like a mop. He's a little mop in the grass. There you can see his little smile. He was sweet though. He was a sweet little. Courtney had several kitties. I was only able to have one my whole life because Tippy was so mean. Tippy did not like other animals at all. So just having this dog took a lot of getting used to. And she was like, how old was she when we got Santo? I was 12. She was like 5 or so when we got Santo. Because I was 13, 12 or 13. 12, because, yeah, it's like the year we got him, so. Tippy I got when I was 9. Yeah, 10, 11, 12. She was like 3 or 4 when I got Santo. And it took a lot to get her to accept just having a dog, but another cat, hell no. She got rid of her own babies. We wanted to keep some of her babies, her kittens, and she wouldn't let us. She would, like, she went on strike. Whenever the kittens went outside, she wouldn't let them come back in the house. She would like stand in front of the door and like guard the doors and like hiss at them when they tried to come back to the doors. And then if we let the kittens in, she would go out and we lived in like the little Florida house that we lived in there with the cul-de-sac. It was like a housing development. Like they were still building different houses in the development because it was like being developed at the time. You know, Florida, they have like those gated communities. It wasn't gated, but it was like a community thing, and they were still building the community. So there was a lot of houses next door that were like under construction for like a while. I don't know. Some of them, it would like take them a while to finish them because they would have like several houses going at once that they were building. We were like one of the first people to move into the community. So when we first moved in there wasn't a lot of houses like on our end of the street. There was like a lot of empty houses. And my cat, Tippy, if the kittens came into the house, like if we let the kittens in, she would leave when she went out, and she went on strike, and she literally like didn't come home for like 2 weeks. And that's kind of when we knew it was time to get rid of the kittens, because we were really trying. We wanted to keep the kittens. But then my cat like refused to come home for like weeks and weeks and weeks. We would see her outside. She was living in the house next door. So one of the houses next door was under construction. Nobody lived there. And she would just like wander into the house and sleep there. She refused to come home. So we would like leave food out for her out on the back patio, and she'd come eat the food, but she refused to come back in the house. When she wanted to go to sleep, she'd go next door and go into the construction house. So that's when we were like, okay, I guess we got to get rid of these kittens. You can't get rid of the mom. I was young, I was a little kid, so I didn't quite understand. I was like, why can't we keep them? And then I really wanted to keep the baby. There was one baby, TJ. Yeah, she was squatting. Cat was a squatter. She had squatter's rights. But yeah, there was one little kitten named TJ, and he looked just like the mom. He was like the most. No, it was a girl. Sorry, it was Tippy Jr. That's why her name was TJ. But she was the most like the mom looking. But she was so sweet. And she looked like Tippy with the black and white paws, but she had kind of like Lucky where it went up further. Tippy just had the little milk mustache. She had more like Lucky where it went up and then it came down all the way off of the white part. I don't know if you can see where Tippy's is. I'll show you like where Tippy's is on her face. It's hard to show it on my face because I'm not a cat. I'll show it on Tippy's. How Tippy has like hers goes, she has like this white ascot area. That's what we would call it, is her ascot. It was like a mane where it's white here. But TJ's went from like here, and then I think. Did it start under his nose? It started like there where the mustache is, but it went like all the way. It was like a little notch, and then it went all the way down, up down his neck. So like up his nose and down. More similar to how Lucky's is, but not all the way up here. It just started like on his nose and then went down. It was cute. It was like a cute little mustache, but it went all the way and then spread out. And then, yeah, she had like the little white paws and the white belly. It went down like more like Lucky's. Chippy didn't really have a white belly. It was she has like a brown belly. But TJ was very, very cute. And she was friendly, whereas Tippy wasn't really that friendly. The kittens were all like handled very much from the time they were born, because we were like picking them up from. They were born in my mom's closet, and you know us, we're little animal lovers, so we were cuddling them from the time they were a day old. So they were very, very used to being handled and very friendly. They were like the friendliest little kittens. But we found them all good homes. They got my mom got the mom fixed after she gave birth, because after the babies were all weaned and stuff, we got the mom and all the babies fixed at the same time. And then they all found good homes for the babies, but I was so sad. I wanted to keep those babies. But yeah, when it came down to like having to get rid of my cat that I already had for 4 years, or not 4, well, it actually hadn't been 4 years. She was a teen mom, so she was only a year old, but, you know, get rid of the cat that I had gotten for my birthday, the year 2/6 year and a half, because it's like she was a teen mom, and then it takes a few months for them to be born. I don't know, let's say a couple years. She was a young mom, but I don't remember exactly how old she was when she gave birth, but she got preggo as a little teen, like in a year oldish, like Lucky's age, and then she's like a little older than Lucky. But to pick between the cat that you've already had for 2 years that you're attached to keep the kittens is like not right. So but I wanted those kittens so bad. I would have kept all 4 of them if I could. But the mama, and we had the babies until they were like 8 months old. So we did keep the babies until they were almost a year. So, that's probably why it was like Tippy was also like almost 3 at that point, because we kept the babies until they were almost a year old. The babies were like 8 or 9 months old. We kept them for a while because we had planned to keep them, and then the mom, Tippy, was like, no, you can't keep these babies. Get them out of my hair. And then she went on strike. She went on strike and she started squatting in the other houses, and sorry, my timelines are so off, but this was a long time ago. I was 10 and I'm almost 40 now, so. Fun in the closet. Yeah, the babies were all born in my mom's closet. That's what I'm saying. So, yeah, it was hard getting rid of all the babies, but it's not right to choose the babies over the mom. So that was like what my mom basically put it to me, is like, because she was trying to be like, well, you can keep the babies, but if you keep the babies, like, you're gonna have to like find a home for the mom, because Tippy is not happy right now with her kittens. Like she's like obviously choosing to live somewhere else next door alone, because she can't stand these babies. So she chose for us. Well, she gave me an ultimatum. Tippy gave me an ultimatum, and I had to choose the cat that I already had for a couple years rather than her babies. Even though she was kind of mean. Her babies were definitely nicer. And then I couldn't have any other animals because she was so mean and she didn't like other animals. So that's why I never had another cat until she passed away in 2016. That's when I got Stratus. So aside from Tippy and Tippy's babies, they were the only cats I had like up until adulthood, except for Riley. We had one stray cat that we took in, but they lived at different houses. Riley was a stray cat we took in when I was like 20-ish. But we had our summer house already. And so Tippy lived at our regular house, and the stray cat lived at our summer house. And we would just have, when we went away for the weekend and stuff, we would check on the other cat, and we'd have people check on him. That was like a whole fiasco. We didn't have that cat for very long. He had a tragic, actually, that was, oh yeah, that was a boy. We thought it was a girl at first, and it ended up being a boy. It ended up being a boy with no balls. His balls were like up inside him. He had the, what do they call it? Cryptorchidism or whatever. It's when their balls don't drop. So we thought it was a girl for a while. My mom would always call him girlfriend. She'd go, "Hey, girlfriend." It's kind of funny. My mom would always go, "Hey, girlfriend," to the cat. And then when we finally took him into the vet, they found out it was a girl. Or, sorry, it was a boy, not a girl. So it was funny. Hi, Tricky Ricky. How's it going? We're finally back home. We've just been hanging out with the animals. Mwah. Mr. Stratty. Mr. Stratty. But then, yeah, I was finally able to get Stratty after Tippy passed away. But yeah, so aside from Tippy's kittens and then Riley, who lived at a completely different house, one time we tried to bring Riley back to our house because it was like a pain in the butt going back and forth, because we'd have to, like, even if we didn't have necessarily enough time, we had to make sure that we went up to our vacation house, our summer house, like every week to check on the other cat. So we were like driving back and forth all the time to the two different houses. So one time we tried to see if we could get them to get along, and it just ended up in a pissing match, a literal pissing match, because you know how cats are when they are trying to assert their dominance. They'll piss on everything and mark their territory. So it just ended up stinking up the house, and that was the end of that. Yeah, they spray. So yeah, we tried it once, and they just fought and sprayed, and not like fighting, but they would, posture and growl and like constant just constant that back and forth. And if we didn't keep our eye on Tippy, Tippy would have attacked. Riley was very mellow and chill, but Tippy would attack. She, like, when the people who came to get her kittens, like I said, we found some, that sound I heard a lot, yeah. The people that came to pick up Tippy's kittens, when we did find homes for them, one of them had a big border collie. This border collie was so well trained, the guy would be like, whatever its name is, here, and it would like go right to his side and sit down, and perfect behavior. And the dogs took one step in the house, and my cat, I mean, granted, she was a mama cat who was like, she didn't really like her babies, but she had just, had babies. And she also had a second litter. We had kept the first litter. We were trying to keep the first litter, but she had a second litter even closer. So she was still a little bit hormone crazy. We had already found homes for the second litter, but her first litter we were trying to keep. So we had them. They were like 8 months old. But she was probably still a little high on mama hormones, granted. But this dog stepped 1 foot into our house, and my cat, Tippy, I don't even know where she came from, but she literally flew through the air and latched onto this poor dog's face. Like this. Oh, like, this is the cat here. This is the little doggy. Let's get a cat. Let's get the little cat. I have a cat toy. We'll do a reenactment. Where's the kitty toy? Where's the kitty toy? Oh, here, this dog looks better. Get this doggy. Get this doggy. Where is the kitty toy? Oh, I think the kitty. Nope, here's the kitty toy. We'll do a reenactment. A reenactment. Which one's bigger? This one's bigger. Here we go. So this little doggy walks into the house, Comes in with its owner. Hello, I'm a little doggy. Just came in. I'm so perfect. I'm just going to sit down right here. Whoop. And then wherever my cat Tippy comes from, Tippy, wherever she is, the dog steps right into the house. And Tippy goes, oops, sorry. Messed up because I turned it. Tippy goes like this from whatever around the corner she came. Dog steps in the house. And like latches onto the poor dog's face. Crazy. She literally jumped out like this, like leaping through the air with her hands out. She did like one of these. Crazy kitty. And latched literally like this little cat on this, because it was a bigger dog. It was like a big border collie. Latched onto the poor dog's face. Thank God she didn't like gouge his eye out or anything, because she was just like had her claws around him. We made sure he was okay, but thankfully yeah, poor dog. Thankfully the owner was understanding that it's like a mommy cat protecting her babies. She sees this huge dog and went into mama cat mode. She came from a feral litter, that my Tippy, so she was always a little wild. But that's why we couldn't have other animals. That's why we couldn't have other animals when we had Tippy. But after she passed away, we got Stratus, and we had Stratus's sister at the same time. No, I gotta text her. Hold on, actually. I was about to text her a minute ago. It's gonna make the live stream freeze for a second, but give me 1 second. Let me text my mom. All right, we're back. I just texted Mom. Yeah, I said it a while ago. I just texted her. I told her he's home. Hey, Lunar. But yeah, so after Tippy passed, we were able to have more animals. And now, as you can see, I've filled my house with animals. Now I've filled the house with animals because I have animals that are able to coexist with each other. Yeah, hi, Blue. Hi. Hi. Yeah, hello. You need more water? We still have a little bit. I do have to refill you. Hi, guys. Are you happy to see me? I was gone yesterday. Hi. Whoop, you're falling. You're falling a little bit. Your dish is falling. If you're going to sit on that dish, you're going to end up falling. Yeah. Yeah, Tippy was a crazy cat. I wish I was streaming back then. You guys got to meet her. I have some old videos of her. I can try to post them. I have a couple. There's one where she's just like growling at my dog, and my dog is like, my old dog, my German Shepherd. It's kind of funny. The cat is just like staring at the German Shepherd, like giving him a death stare. She doesn't even have to do anything, and the dog is like creeping up to her, like, and then he runs away. And then he runs away because he knows not to get too close. She just like glares, like little glare. Oh, Halo, you want treats? Was there nobody here to give you treats yesterday? Did you have to go a whole day without treats? Yeah? Did you have to go a whole day without any treats? Yeah? Looks like even Frightful's begging a little bit. Yeah? Yeah? Can I have your foot? Can you give me your foot? Frightful, can I have your foot? Thank you. Good girl. Can I have your foot? Thank you. She gave it to me a little bit. Thank you. You guys go. Yes, there was no treats yesterday because Mama wasn't home. Here you go. Don't you, Blue? Can I get some for you? Hold on, it's easier to peel these off. Here. All right, I'm gonna go get my dinner and then I'm gonna head out. But yeah, all the animals are good now. Lucky's asleep in the closet. Oops, you dropped yours. Blue, you always drop yours. You're not very good at holding them. Look how Halo holds it with his foot. You gotta learn to hold it with your foot. Halo's very good at it. He's the best at it. He's like a true parrot. He holds it right with his little foot. You've got to learn to hold it. Cute. Here, Blue. You take yours. All right, guys. I'm going to get my dinner. Good night, everybody. Lucky's sleeping in the closet. So good night to the animals. Thank you all for hanging out with me. Boop, boop. And let me tell you about my animals. And enjoyed the puppies earlier. Meeting the new puppy. Me too. Thank you, Courtney. Everybody have a good night. Love you all. Sleep well. I'll probably stream tomorrow because nobody's home, so I have the house to myself, so I don't have to worry about people butting into my streams. I like to take advantage of it when the house is quiet, so not sure what time, but I'd love to be able to go paddleboarding if I'm able to get up at a good hour. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, you guys.